This year will not stop with its VS relit.
All right. I can see that I will have to teach you how to be villains.
Listen closely. Here's a lesson. Trickery, going down in misery. Oh, sit down, not to make a sound. Now just look at this that I just found. Just superhero number one. I'm number one. Just sneak about with graceful skill, and now sneak absolutely still. You're king. Don't touch that. Number one. We're number one. We're number one. Now look at this net that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. Go. Throw it on him, not me. Oh, let's try something else. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. You slip and slide on this banana peel. What are you doing? We are number one.
All right. Hello there, everybody. State of emergency here. Welcome everybody to an emergency stream.
Talent first, kiss my ass-son.
Talent first, my ass. Exactly, Joylo. Hey, Keyboard Smash. Oh, dear God, what happened now? It's an emergency. It's an emergency. We have to talk about it.
What happened now?
We have to fucking talk about it. I'm sorry, but I need to do this. I need to do this, and I need to drag all of y'all with me here.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Rocky Stan.
Stream, and I'm not into the VTuber community, but I will definitely watch the VOD because that drama is mad insane.
This is the biggest thing that's ever happened in VTubing, in my opinion. This is the biggest thing.
VShojo is up in flames, RN.
Yeah,
Fiery
Sketchy,
emoji.
thank you for the 7 months. Oh my God. Hey, Mew. Hey, GBaura. Hey, Good Games. Hey, Mothness. Hey, Sonic. Hey, Lake Tabby. Hey, Pyrotrain Thing. How's it going, Nick Creator? Hey, Wrestling. Hey, Deputy. How's it going, everybody? Joylo, Non-Creative, Caleb, Saida, Gitchy. Hello, Just Bob Dude. Hey, Nick Creator. Hey, Paradox. Hey, Jubine. How's it going, Testoey? Hey, Pyrotrain Thing. Hey, Kraken. There's a lot of people here confused as to about what's going on. Hey, Joey Does Stuff. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Stuffed Mushroom. How's it going, Static Ghost? Hey, Benja. How's it going, Hayden San? They Are Caesar. Hey, King Alex. How's it going? Definitely not a robot. Mario fan. Oh, you're all coming with me to hell tonight. Hey, Mimetic Properties. Thank you for the 15 months.
Me when I implode my company because I'm bored.
It is unfucking believable what is currently happening in the VTubing community. And I know that a lot of people will immediately say like, Phil, what the fuck is this? What is this stream? Phil, it's a Tuesday. You never stream on Tuesday. What are you doing here? Why are you talking about VTubers? I know that you're a VTuber, but like you usually don't talk about the VTuber community, especially this openly. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I have not gotten any sleep since this happened. As a certain pyro who is also cynical might say, the VShojo situation is insane, and I have not been able to fucking sleep thinking about it. I've been talking to Azazel about this. I've been talking to like Nick about this. I've been talking to everyone about this, and I'm sorry, but I need to get my thoughts out there, like in recording. I need to tell you guys about this. This is the biggest news ever, and it genuinely fucking sucks.
You know what they say, mess with the mouse, you get the VTuber community wanting your head.
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Ironmouse is the GOAT. Oh my god. Hey,
I'm
Purple
ready for the
Slurpee.
tea. Give it to us, Phil.
I'm not a drama channel, but I will talk about whatever the fuck I want on this goddamn channel, and currently, I want to talk about VTubers, specifically VShojo, specifically the current state of VShojo. Hey, Static Ghost, thank you for the $5. Happy to catch a stream after a while. Also, thanks for getting me into Deltarune. Of course, my pleasure. It's awesome, hell yeah. Hey, Terrified Terry, thank you for 14 months.
Spell the tea stream.
I guess this is tea. I just have to explain this to someone. It feels like I need to grab someone by the neck right now. Someone that doesn't know anything about VTubers and shake them and like ventilate all my frustrations and information into their fucking face. And I know everyone here that's currently watching me. I know you. I know my audience. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm fucking stupid? I know what my audience likes. You guys like Five Nights at Freddy's. You guys like mascot horror. You guys like indie horror in general. You guys like Deltarune. You guys like Omori. You guys like Has-Been Hotel for some fucking reason. You guys like gay stuff. You guys are like non-binary as fuck. You guys are like fucking bisexual, gay as fuck. Like, I know my audience. I know my audience like the back of my goddamn hand. You guys like Digital Circus a lot. You guys like stupid, dumb bullshit like shit posting. You guys like Resident Evil because I forced you to like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. So like, and you guys also like to joke about Hello Neighbor. All of you all, I know what you're about. I know that you're not into VTubers. I'm a VTuber. Keep in mind, I am a VTuber. By the legal definition of the term, I am a virtual YouTuber. I use a virtual digital avatar, which is me right here at the bottom right. Hello, I'm 5. Like, this is 5. This is my mascot. This is what I use to communicate with you people. But just because you like me as a creator, that doesn't mean that you're necessarily into the VTuber community. Most of you guys are not weebs. I mean, maybe some of you are weebs, but like, you're not into like the VTuber community or like the VTuber space. And you know what? I completely understand that. It's fine. It's a niche, you know, it's not, you're not required to like it or like are into it to like my channel. But I like VTubers. The reason for why I'm here on my channel is because of VTubers. Ever since Kisuna motherfucking AI, I've been into the VTubing community. I've seen the highs and lows of VTubing, from the heights of HoloLive and the resurgence of HoloLive EN and Gargura, to like the creation of VShojo and like the backstory of the Anners and all the people that founded VShojo in its initial state, to Nijisanji and, you know, all the other VTuber corporations that have popped up in the past few years since the pandemic started. Keep in mind that the reason for why VTubers started popping up is because, like, the pandemic forced everyone to stay inside, and, like, a lot of people that were introverted wanted to become content creators, and they started using, like, anime avatars in order to hide their faces and identity so they could be more comfortable doing content creation. But anyway, what am I saying? Anyways, what I was saying is, I need to talk to you about this. You will like this. I'm sorry, you will like this. You are going to be into this because I am into this. I have been in the VTubing community and I have lurked around in the VTubing space for years. And I have not told a soul about this. Every time I bring up VTubers on my channel, I bring them up as like a external thing to myself. I don't consider myself an insider in the VTubing community. I don't talk to people and tell me like, oh, as a member of the VTuber community, I think this. No, I always feel like an outsider, you know? I feel like someone that is like on the outskirts of the VTuber community, that only has a VTuber model because I don't want to reveal my identity to the world. And that's completely fine. I've got a completely different audience from the usual VTuber audience, you know? You guys, like, don't simp. You guys are respectful. Like, there's no parasocial shit going on in my chat. Most of you are asexual as fuck, so, like, there's no, like, weird fucking, like, parasocial, weird loot shit going on with me or my model most of the time. I know that I have like a few entries in like Rule 34, but aside from that, it's not like a big deal, you know? And like VTubers are like a huge thing with like sex and like not safe for work and simping culture and anime culture and all that shit. And a lot of people think that that's cringe, even though like I'm really used to seeing a lot of that. Anyways, all I'm saying is I know that you guys are not into this shit, but please give me a chance. Just please give me a fucking chance, because I need to talk about this. I need to talk about this. Hi, Matrix, thank you for the $2. Get their ass, thank you. I feel like I'm going crazy. Hey, Azura, thank you for the 16 months. Today's my birthday. Also, Scroovy Shoujo. Yes.
Birthday. Also, Scrooge Shoujo.
Yes. There's so much to talk about here. I will need to give context first of all, so that everyone understands what we're talking about first.
Hello, Viscous Nerdiest Maximus.
Hey, Chameleon.
Fine nerd. What's up?
Thank you for the 26 months. I need to give context as to what all of these things are, and then I need to explain what's been happening lately. Hey, Hayden, thank you for the $2. Phil, for the love of God, stay independent and niche. Yes. I will stay independent. There's no fucking way I'm joining a fucking VTuber agency. Do you guys even know what a VTuber agency is? I need to explain so much context, like context for this to make sense. I have my work cut out for me on this stream. So everyone, after the Hangout portion of this stream is done, and I start, like, taking out the blackboard and I start explaining everything like a fucking homeroom teacher, just sit back and relax, grab some coffee, grab some fucking ice cream, grab some popcorn, start, like, boot up your drawing program, start drawing stuff, put this in the background, and I will just talk your ear off about VTubers for like 3 to 4 hours. I don't know when this stream is gonna be done. My mind is fucking going at 10 miles per hour right now.
This is going to be the best T:_5 squee.
Yeah, exactly, Tiny Bean. Like, this is not tea. If you, okay. I'm gonna immediately set the importance for this for everyone here. This entire situation, and the reason for why I'm doing this in the first place, is because this is the biggest news, drama, event, historical event in the entire VTubing space ever, in my opinion. A lot of big stuff has happened this year when it comes to VTubing. Big people from, like, big agencies, like, you know, leaving or graduating or changing, like, their personas and stuff like that. There's been, like, big controversies with people like Cinder, and, like, I've moderately talked about all of those things on streams in the past, but I haven't really brought much attention to it because I know that most of my audience doesn't know what that is. This, though, this is, in my opinion, the biggest fuck-up, the biggest issue, the biggest fall-off of the century in the VTuber community. This is going to leave ripples that are going to be felt in every single corner of the industry, to the point that it might even go outside of the VTubing community. This is a lesson that is going to generationally change the culture of the VTubing community moving forward. Because this is a lesson that will teach every single independent creator that they should not join a VTuber agency. Ever. Before, there were a bunch of controversies surrounding VTubing agencies and the way that they treat their talents. This, VShojo, the absolute betrayal of VShojo as a company to the people and creators that they've worked with is to the scale that you cannot trust any other VTubing company or agency anymore. This is the end game, in my opinion. Which is why I need to talk about it and warn everyone about it. I need to warn everyone about it. If you're someone that is inspired by me to become a VTuber or getting into the VTubing space, I need to warn everyone about this issue. Saida says, VShojo so cooked. VShojo so cooked! Thank you, Arba, for the super chat. Ongoing dumpster fire. Anyone got a Vaporeon? God damn. Hey, Stella, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Slim the Hedgehog, for the 29 months emergency drama, emergency time. Also, 29 months. Thank you so much. Heard Umbrella says Avengers Endgame VTubers edition. Yes, this is VTuber 9/11.
Emergency, drama, and we're on the time. Also 29 months.
This is the September 11th, 2001 of the VTuber community. It's so VShover. It's so VShojover. It cannot possibly be this much VShojover.
All I can say is, Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ, right? How hell? And I know some people will be saying like, Phil, you're being too hyperbolic. Phil, you're being too emotional. Phil, you're schizoing out right now. This is not that big of a deal. It's just a single company going down or like a single piece of drama going down. This is not that big of a deal, Phil. No. This is a big deal, I think, for the entire industry. But not only that, this is a big deal for me specifically because, like, I look up to VShojo, man. I looked up to VShojo. My favorite VTubers were in VShojo. Keyword were in VShojo, by the way. So this is fucking personal for me.
Another titan has fallen for corporate greed.
Yeah, Electric Crush. The Titan. The Titan that was supposed to be talent first. The reason for why this hurts so much... I know that I'm kind of like getting ahead of myself here, but the reason for why this hurts so much is because VShojo as a company was talent first. They were the people that were there for independent VTubers to join and find a family after basically rescuing them from other horrible VTuber agencies where like they were mistreated. VShojo was like jokingly called like the retirement home for like old VTubers. This agency was supposed to be about freedom. Their entire business model, their entire branding as a company was about creator freedom, talent freedom, and being talent first. That they will look out for every single one of their members and treat them right and make sure that they're happy and that no controversy will ever happen for them ever again. And guess what? They were the worst ones. They were the worst ones out of any company ever. It is actual criminal shit. Like, people are going to jail for this, probably. Hey, Fartface, thank you for the 31 months.
I wish the VTuber scene wasn't so unstable. Can't support any. I like knowing there's no guarantee they or their charities get the money.
Oh, don't worry. I know the guarantee is Fartface. There is currently a link on the description of the stream and a link pinned on the chat right now, telling people to donate to the Immunodeficiency Foundation set up by Ironmouse. The Tiltify link set up by Ironmouse to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Now, I know that I'm not going to explain it right now. I will explain it later. I will explain everything. I promise. I will explain as much as humanly possible. So if you don't know, if you don't feel safe donating on that link, don't worry. I will explain to you why it's okay to donate that link, and I will tell you what you should trust. There's a lot of broken trust in this situation, and I will tell you how to move forward with this if you're like someone in the VTubing space that is like very like doesn't trust like what's going on or doesn't trust the creators. I will tell you what is safe to trust. So sorry. This is too much even for me right now. Hey, Liminal X, thank you for the 10 months.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like VShojo.
Run them over, Liminal X! Run them over! Hey, Plushy World Entertainment, thank you for the $2. I stopped filming when I saw emergency. Yeah, this is an emergency yapping session, completely unplanned. This literally happened like 12 hours ago. It kept me up all night. Literally, like, I never planned for this. Hey, Diamond Soul.
At this point, all agencies will burn themselves.
I genuinely think that. I think that VShojo going down the way that it is right now will literally affect every single VTuber agency moving forward. There is no way... The level of scrutiny that every single VTuber agency will be put under after this is going to be too much. Especially for the ones trying to make a quick buck, you know? Hey, Testo, what do you think for the 18 months?
VShojo did a completionist.
No. Okay, raise your hand. Right now. Raise your hand on chat right now if you know who the completionist is. You know, Gerard Khalil, the completionist. You know the guy that, like, had a YouTube channel where, like, he completed a bunch of games and reviewed them, like, as, like, a completionist, where, like, he 100%ed the completionist? Okay, Target knows, Bad Wolf Ace knows, Nick Creator knows. Okay, so a lot of people know about the completionist. Very good, because, like, I was also, like, a huge completionist fan. Okay, I am not exaggerating. For those that know who the completionist is and the drama that went on with the completionist and the charity fraud that was committed by the completionist and his organizations. I am not exaggerating when I say this, if you don't know what's happening with VShojo, that the VShojo situation and the VShojo issue with charity money and the embezzlement of charity money, it is literally 10 times worse than the completionist. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean literally 10 times worse at the very least. If you think that Gerard the completionist not giving, like, cancer charity $50,000 was bad, wait until I tell you about how this VTuber corporation held off $500,000 from charity for disabled people. 10 times worse at the very least. Hey Timmy, thank you for the 12 months.
VTuber corpus can't stop being shady.
It's the shadiest it's ever been. It's like the shadiest it's ever been. There has never been anything more shady than this. It has never been more shady than this. Hey Jubian, thank you for the super chat. We all mimicking up for this drama. Help us, Phil. I need help as well, man. Like, I'm crashing the fuck out. Why do you think the stream is happening in the first place? Nick Creator donates $2 and says, I'm very confused, but this model is so good for this. I know, right? For those that want some background on this model, this is a special model for Phi, the Toxic Slime, called NerdPhi. NerdPhi debuted on my first scripted video called Why Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is the best game in the franchise. I did not plan for this model to be used this early. I was kind of waiting for this model to be used in, like, you know, a lore stream or something. I thought that this was gonna be like in a few months, but no, I need to pull this out of my ass right now because this is like yapping. This is lore stream. Like, this is VTuber lore. I'm gonna be talking about VTuber lore. I'm gonna be talking about the VTuber news. This is like the perfect model to use for this. Thank you so fucking much to Tiny Packy, aka Azazel, for working so hard on this model. This is the perfect time to use it. This is NerdPhi. This is my energy right now. Like, this model perfectly represents my current energy on the situation. God, I love NerdPhi. What a goddamn design. I love it. Hey, Overstays. I'm not a drama channel equals this is gonna be fucked. Yes, this is fucked. This is fucked. For those that are joining in, like, okay, if you are someone that doesn't know me, if you're just finding this out from, like, the YouTube algorithm, if you're someone that is, like, joining in on the stream just to see the shit show and, like, my thoughts on the shit show and the situation, welcome, by the way. Welcome to the Toxic Cesspit. I am not a drama channel. This is not a drama. This is... I haven't even talked about VTubers in the past. This is me going on ground zero in the situation because I care this fucking much about the VTubing community, and this is this big of a fucking deal. unfucking real. Hey Paradox Pilot, thank you for the 2 super chats. I know nothing. Bring in the insanity. We will finish with these donations, and then we will get into investigative mode, and we will start explaining, and we'll start, like, explaining what's going on with everyone, okay? Hey, C-Mac, thank you for the 15 months.
I don't know how VTubers work, so shake away.
Yeah. We will let everyone get in their donations and stuff, so that everyone can give their piece. If they got information to say, I will be listening in, and then I will be starting to explain it. Hey, Sons Poet, I'm not a drama channel talking about drama equals shit got real. I'm not gonna turn into a drama channel either. There's very little things that bring this amount of autism out of me, and this did it.
I showed my sister your resident lore stream. After that, she has played every game except 6.
Oh my god! Hell yeah, Corin!
Face emoji.
Oh, that feels so good! Thank you so much! Holy shit! Oh my god!
I am a lot of those things, but also I watch VTuber highlights LMFAO.
Hell yeah, Pirate Train thing. I think that's enough, honestly. Like, if you're, like, invested in, like, watching clips and stuff of VTubers, like, you're valid. Hey, Saida, I love VTubers, so I'd love to know what VShojo did. Ugh, what didn't they do? Hey Mango Nico, thank you for the membership. A fish's arrival made me get back into VTubers.
A fish's arrival made me get back into VTubers. Smile.
Paper boy. Thank you, Mango. Thank you, Mango Nico. Oh, that's very nice. Hey Mecklin Frogs, thank you for the 28 months. Wild year to be a VTuber fan. Fucking Sameko Saba, the Cinder situation, fucking now VShojo imploding into dust. God, it's so fucked. Hey Overstays.
Autism guy is autisming out about VTubers. You all better lock in. It's ride or die, RN.
Ride or die right now. And okay. I guess before, like, we finish up start, like, finishing up the donation so I can actually get into, like, the details of the situation, I will say this as someone that I will say this as someone outside of the fringes of the VTubing community. I always want to get my audience into the stuff that I like, you know? But I do also know that some people are just not going to care about this sort of stuff, you know? And for the longest time, before this stream, I was afraid. I was genuinely afraid. Honestly, I was genuinely afraid of making a stream about VTubers. Because for the longest time, I wanted to make a lore stream where I just yapped about my favorite VTubers and the VTubing community, and I just wanted for people to, like, know about my hyperfixation. Like, VTubers are my hyperfixation ever since 2020. Inugami Korone got me into Hololive, and ever since then, I've been seeing, like, fucking VTubers everywhere, and, like, I fucking love VTubers, and the reason for why I do the things I do, and I do the things the way I do, is because of VTubers. But I was afraid that me talking so openly about this was gonna alienate my audience, because they are not really into, like, anime stuff and stuff like that, you know? However, all of my hesitations went completely out of the window with this stream. I thought that it was going to start positive. It was going to be like a positive introduction to the VTuber community. And it was going to be nice and wholesome. And everyone was going to be happy with me introducing them to VTubers and the VTubing community because, like, oh my god, it's such a wholesome, nice thing to get into, right? No, it's a nightmare. 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 The way this is, like, not my plan at all, but, like, I have to talk about this. This is the way that you're gonna be introduced to VTubers. I'm gonna grab you by the throat, and I'm gonna put your feet on the fire, and you're gonna see the ugliest side of VTubing as, like, your first introduction to the entire genre. I am fucking sorry, but I need to talk about this right now!
My birthday's tomorrow. Can't believe I'm getting drama as an early birthday present.
Thank you, Spider Hater. Thank you for $5. Like, I thought I was gonna gently introduce my audience into the VTubing community. No, fuck you!
15 months, wow. Anyways, when is the list 2.0 stream? Just asking. No rush _if I think.
Probably next week, honestly. Genuinely next week might be it. Or like in 2 weeks.
Every
hey, Diego.
Day, the pariahs of Nextaku, Kirsha, Leaflet, Phase Connect, and alright leaning VTubers seems more sane.
I don't know about that, buddy.
Okay, but who is worse? The completionist or VShojo when it comes to donations, lol?
My guy, I literally said it before, but I'll say it again in case you just arrived here. VShojo, it is literally, factually, like objectively 10 times worse. Mathematically 10 times worse. It is not even a contest, my dude. Not even a fucking contest. Not even a contest.
I'm seeing this as advice to any VTuber never to join an agency ever. Exactly.
Yep. That is the biggest lesson from this. Never trust corporations. Never trust corporations. Any creator, thank you for the $2. Mr. Phisnom, a VTuber agency's hit the second mouse. Thank you. I feel like I'm a reporter on the fucking ground floor of this shit. Hey, Stuffed Mushroom, thank you for 14 months.
There has to be some way to get back at them.
No. You don't need to get back at them. You don't need to get back at VShojo at all. You don't need to get back at VShojo. They're dead. Like, there's no way that they have a future after this. There's no way that there's a future for VShojo after this. The only thing that I want you to do right now, if you don't even fucking care and you're just like, you want to do something, go to the Tiltify that is currently on the description right now and on the pinned comment and donate any kind of amount that you're comfortable to the Ironmouse Immune Deficiency Foundation. They are raising $434,000! So you know how fucking big this thing is, right? Everyone's donating. If you want, like, okay. Whenever bad shit happens, whenever horrible bad shit happens, instead of turning your anger into violence and vitriol and using your anger to, like, harass or, like, attack someone, you should use your anger to fuel a good cause. Whenever bad shit happens and people, like, deserve to get taken down, instead of harassing those people, you should take that anger and use it to help the people that really need it, the victims of a situation, that, like, fuel good causes like the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Like, use your anger in a constructive way, because let's be honest here, VShojo's dead. You don't really need to help with anything with that. Like, VShojo's fucking cooked. They're cooked as fuck. Hey, yeah, pass. Lay it on me, Doc. Thank you. After we're done with these donations, I will lay it on you. We gotta get through some of these before, like, we're done. We're almost done, I think. Hey, Living, thank you for the membership. Turn your rage into support for good causes and to support the victims of a shitty situation. Don't use it to harass anyone, because that's not really constructive and it doesn't really help anything, you know?
Maker Studios 2.0.
Let's go! Machinima 2.0, baby! And good story, I think the $2. This whole thing is genuinely insane and disappointing. This thing is like, it's going into history books. Nick Voice Acting donates $10 and says, I expected this kind of stuff from Niji-sanji, not VShojo. Following Mouse, 5 members have quit and everyone removed...
What a year.
What a year, yeah, right, Time Simpsons. 5 members have quit and everyone removed VShojo from their Twitter names. More than 5, honestly. Like, I don't think they have talents anymore.
I expected this kind of stuff from Niji-sanji, not VShojo. Following Mouse, 5 members have quit and everyone removed VShojo from their Twitter names.
Azazel says, Hima left, Phil! Everyone leaves! So it's kind of like the music industry. Actually, yeah, now you think about it, Ninja Kitty is, like, very similar to the music industry, now that I think about it. Hey, Diego Isagira, thank you for the $2. Nux Taku was in the right all along again. Ugh, don't bring that guy up. It's okay. We can shit on VShojo without talking about Nux Taku, thank you. Hey, Sweet, thank you for the super chat. First time I caught a stream and we're having an emergency. First time I super chatted, actually. Ears open, thank you. Timmy donates $5 and says, moral of the story, corporations are not and will never be your friends.
Moral of the story.
Yes.
Corporations are not, and never will be, your friends. All they care about is money, 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 at the expense of all else.
Yeah, that's, what they're for, even.
Sad to see it happen. But when people were dropping from the company, I had a bad feeling for what was going on.
This shit was like, in the making ever since like, what, 3 months ago?
They used to be the standard, but now they're just pain.
It's... VShojo didn't used to be the standard. VShojo... Everyone looked up to VShojo, man. It's, like, painful. Hey, Peppernickel, thank you for the $5.
Oh no. Not the good VTuber company. Not the one company we knew was good.
Yep.
Well, no.
It was the one we thought was the good one, the hero, you know? Like, the good one. Strapping in for this one. Hell yeah, Jumbus. Coco Gojira donates $2, says, the secrets of the VShojo. Literally, we found out the secrets of the VShojo. Literally. You know what? I am fucking... Oh, my entire brain hurts, and I haven't even started talking. You guys are very, like, talkative, by the way. Thank you so much for the donations. Just to keep the stream in check, I will be disabling donations after, like, this is over.
If taught me anything, it's to not trust corpus since they'll always leave you out to dry and die.
Wake up, samurai! We got a corporation to kill! Hey, Dan Cloud, thank you for the 7 months.
VShojo's more shady than Slim Shady, oh my lord.
Cause I'm Slim Shady and I'm a Slim Shady and alongside for all the Slim Shadys, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Are the VTubers themselves to blame? No. Just to clarify to everyone that is currently here that is waiting for me to actually talk about the situation instead of responding to super chats, don't worry. The reason for why I do this is that at the start of every single stream on my channel, we have a period at the very beginning where everyone donates and everyone gets to say their piece and I get to react to everyone's comments, and then, like, I actually begin talking about the topic, you know? Because, like, I don't want everyone to, like... I don't want to ignore people's donations and stuff like that, so we usually have the period at the very beginning called the hangout period, where everyone just leaves their comments, and then I start talking about the shit. Like, so like everyone kind of rounds up and stuff. Just to clarify though, for the people that are curious about, oh, did a VTuber do something bad? Do we have to cancel a VTuber? Is like a VTuber like being evil? No. None of these people are to blame. Amalie, Apricot, Haruka, Henya, Hestia, Hime, Hotaru, Ironmouse, KSon, Kudo, Michi, Nagi, Peak, Project Melody, all of these people are completely 100% blameless. They are victims. Support the victims. These are the people that got screwed the fuck over by their entire company. None of these people are the bad guy. The bad guy are the heads up at VShojo that absolutely scummed the shit out of their talents and scummed the shit out of disabled people for $500,000. Oh, hey, Fast, thank you for the $10.
Where's all our money? VShojo with suspiciously 500k-shaped mouth.
Oh my fucking god, why Discord? What the fuck? Phil, Azazel says check Discord. Oh, don't worry, I will be reading that shit later. Don't worry, I got you, don't worry, I'm paying attention. Thank you, Azazel, by the way, for keeping me informed in this situation. Everyone's leaving, by the way, everyone's fucking leaving. Yeah, everyone fucking leaving. Everyone leaving, yep, everyone leaving.
They not only lost 2 of the top 5 tubers on Twitch, they've also lost 5 talents in less than hours and counting.
I don't think that by the end of these 24 hours, I don't think a single person will be working at VShojo. At this current time in the situation, Michi has left VShojo, Kudo has left VShojo, KSon has left VShojo, Ironmouse has left, Hime has left, Amalie has left, not sure about Apricot, Henya will probably leave. Like, all of them have pretty much taken their names of the company out of their, like, Twitter bios. Project Melody has left. Project Melody is, like, an OG, by the way. She was there during the company's founding. I think everyone's gonna leave this company. There's no way that this company survives. Talent first? What talent? You have no talent! Hey, Gabe. I know this may sound stupid, but if Cyberpunk 20... yeah, you already super chatted this. Thank you so much. Woo! Nerfi is essentially that one Charlie Day gif. Yes! Pepe Sylvia! All I'm hearing about is Pepe Sylvia! Fucking Pepe Sylvia left VShojo! Hey, Model124, thank you for the 30 months.
The VTuber situation is insane.
Fruit is leaving? I'm not sure. That has not been confirmed. The people that have been confirmed to leave right now are Ironmouse, Michi, Kuro, KSon, and Project Melody. Everyone, and Amelie.
Not gonna lie, I found your channel through old FNAF drama, so this is just full circle for me. Lol.
Oh my god, the drama magnet, huh? Hey, Living? This is gonna be a fun stream. Yep. Ugh, the circle is complete, everyone. I mean, it's not like I'm involved in this anyway. Hey, Mario fan, thank you for the 26 months.
It's inspiring how Mouse has already almost inspired people to reach the 500k.
Again! She has... Ironmouse, in my personal opinion, is the queen of VTubing. Yeah, sure, Gura was there. Pecora was there. What other big VTubers are there? Obviously, like, Kisuna Ai was there. But in my personal opinion, Ironmouse is the queen of VTubing. She has such power over this industry because she is a genuinely kind-hearted and well-meaning person. And she has managed to rally the entirety of the community behind her back to support a genuinely, objectively good cause, which is the Immune Deficiency Foundation, that helps people with immunodeficiency issues to help them have a better, more normal life and get them through and help them survive. Because I don't know if you guys know, but immunodeficiency issues are very widespread and not many doctors know how to treat it. And in general, it's a very deadly disease that affects a lot of people and leaves them genuinely disabled, unable to leave their rooms and be able to interact with family and friends. Ironmouse is a VTuber that, despite her own condition, suffering from really bad immunodeficiency issues, managed to get to the top of the VTubing space. And so, she is a genuine inspiration for everyone, and I'm so glad that she exists. Oh my fucking god. And I can't believe that she managed to get through this entire shitty situation, not only unscathed, but also managing to rally everyone around her for a great cause. Please, if you can, donate to the Immunodeficiency Foundation using the link in the description or in the pinned comment. If you're not trusting of those links, don't worry, I will explain to you why you should trust it and why you should never trust VShojo ever fucking again, if you even trusted them in the first place. Hey, Devilish Butcher, thank you for the 4 months.
I don't know anything about the VTuber community and agencies, so this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah!
Bring in the chaos _5 blob scared.
Bring in the autism. Hey, Luke Nukem, thank you for the $10.
VTubers can't catch a break, man.
I thought that Gura leaving Hololive was like the VTuber 9/11, but this shit has a beat, man. It's fucking over. It's Jover. Hey, Sweet Doodle, thank you for the $2. VTuber lore snack recommendations. I recommend that you go to the kitchen right now and make yourself a good-ass plate of spaghetti with some cream and some shrimp, or maybe possibly a chicken, and slices of, like, boiled egg. Get some, like, fucking carbonara, or, like, some, how you fucking call it? Fettuccine Alfredo in your mouth. I fucking love spaghetti, and it's, like, a comfort food for me, and I very much recommend it while watching drama. Hey, Overstays, thank you for the $5.
As someone who joined purely after seeing your passion, it's good to see there are things you care about. Makes you feel like a real person.
Yeah, I'm not, if you have paid attention to this channel at any point in your fucking life, you know that I'm not a fucking drama tuber. I don't just start talking about this shit like willy-nilly, like fucking whatever Tom, Dick, and Harry started saying some weird shit on Twitter that they get cancelled for. This is a special emergency stream that I only do because this thing is like so fucking close to my heart that it hurts. Hey, Sigil, thank you for the $5.
The fact that VShojo had the audacity to do that to Ironmouse and the Immune Deficiency Foundation is honestly baffling.
It's evil. It's like genuinely fucking evil. Hey, Audible, thank you for the super chat. Ironmouse posted about artists and musicians working with her, didn't get paid either. KSon and Michi are also out effective today. It's so VShover. Hey, Luca, thank you for the membership.
VShojo has died. What's left is just the involuntary muscle spams of the corpse. Go support Mouse and don't send hate to the talents.
Absolutely. Don't send hate, just send support. Take your outrage and use it to support people that deserve it. Hey, Hiji, thank you for the $2. We hate VShojo in this house. Damn ableists. What a conclusion to come to, but alright. Hey, Jubin, no violence? What will I do with this pipe bomb now? You should keep it in your closet as like a nice display piece after you safely disable it. Hey, Me4, thank you for the $5.
I never thought anything would top the Nisanji stuff last year, but VShojo might have done it.
The Nijisanji stuff ain't shit compared to this, my dude. Crab emoji.
Crab emoji, their talent is gone. Indie, crab emoji.
We're almost done with the donations. God damn. Hey, Mac, thank you for the 7 months. I don't know what's going on, but 7 months, nice.
But 7 months, nice, haha, I'd quit.
Hell yeah. Think animation gal for the 8 months. If Hi-Fi Rush taught me anything, never trust a corpo.
If Hi-Fi Rush taught me anything, never trust corpo.
Okay, but genuinely though, Hi-Fi Rush has the most accurate depiction of a modern-day corporation that you could have in any media. Hey, Synth, thank you for the $5.
If there's one thing I've learned over my 20 years of living, it's never trust big corporations to do the right thing.
Or do anything good at all. Hey, Lisa, thank you for the super chat. Mouse is on your Discord. There's... No. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't have a Discord, man. That's not what it means. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the Discord. Don't worry about the Discord. It's okay. It's okay. I got myself, like, Don't worry. I got it. Hey, Joker.
I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. Feels like I woke up in the middle of a fire.
You know that? You know that? Okay, you know that fucking gif of like Troy from Community walking into the fucking apartment with the pizza boxes and then seeing like the entire gang fucking like everything on fire, like fucking clothes catching on fire, spinning, everyone fucking dying on the floor. It's literally what's happening right now. Literally what's happening right now. Hey, Wildcard, thank you for the $5.
Mousy stands on business. VShojo should hit the bricks.
She's a queen! McQueen! Hey, Lavender, thank you for the $2. I'm eating lunch to this. I'm interested too. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Jumbus, for the $5. I'm transcribing Deltarune memes on MuseCore right now, and the contrast between what you're saying and Girl Next Door is fucking hilarious.
I'm transcribing Deltarune themes on MuseCore right now, and the contrast between what you're saying and Girl Next Door is hilarious. _file.
Hell yeah, Jumbus. We stand Deltarune in this goddamn house. VShojo is the Pentagon. Lyle, wake up! They hit the Pentagon! Thank you, just a peanut for the $2. Thank you, Jinx Walker, for the 2 months.
I just woke up and the whole agency died. WTF?
There no shot during the stream. We might just see the entire fucking corporation go bankrupt, considering how much they owe their talents. Hey, Grim.
VShojo pulled a completionist. As far as I'm concerned, they're donezo.
I know that I'm kind of like a stuck-up asshole for saying this like for the 3rd time during the start of the stream, but I'm sorry. VShojo did not pull a completionist. They pulled 10 completionists in a row. It's 10 times worse. 10 times. Hey, Boo. All I'm getting from this is that your autism is a powerful fuel source that needs to be studied. Yeah, I could power a fucking continent with the current like brain hemorrhage that I got going on right now. Hey, Madison.
As an outsider of the Vtuber community, this is big enough to make even someone like me think twice about trusting any agency or company now.
Yes.
Thanks for speeding the word fi.
Yeah, like
emoji.
That's my purpose right now. As a person that is like, I don't know, fucking as an outsider as well, my purpose for this stream is to warn everyone on the outskirts of the VTubing community to stay away from corporations. Stay away. Nothing good will come of
For
it.
the whole affair gone public, The internet issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to VShojo. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes,
VShojo was finished. I appreciate that reference a lot. Thank you, Rocky.
Everything on fire today.
Thank you, Rockety. I appreciate the Resident Evil 4 reference a lot, actually. I genuinely like that. Hell yeah. Holy shit. Hey, Adam, thank you for the 13 months.
VTuber community when there's drama for a day.
There's more things on Discord? I can confirm I have also quit VShojo. Yep, team is gone. What about fruit?
Getting the pudding out. Wish I could have pasta, but I'm stuck recovering from wisdom tooth removal for the next few days.
Hell yeah.
Normal food thrust day.
Just make sure to lay down and relax, please. Hey,
This
Icy.
has got to be either serious mismanagement and they thought they could stay afloat with the 500k plus subathon money and maybe donate later, or someone took the bag and ran.
It's just gross mismanagement on the upteenth
Can't
level.
believe Shoujo has morals that hit deeper than deep, to the point the Queen of Hell can't even see it.
And finally, the last donation of the Hangout portion. Hey, Temple V's, thank you for the €5.
Seriously, the companies this year are really trying to lose costumes. In good news, Stop Killing Games achieved their 1,4 million goal.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, that's really genuinely good news. I love it when a shitty news or situation or a shitty person doing shitty things ends up rallying everyone to help for a good cause. That is always the good ending, in my opinion. Anyways. We're done. That is the Hangout portion of the stream done. I am now eligible to start talking my shit, to start speaking my truth. This is time for me to speak my truth to everyone. Hey, Eldritch, I just got here, but I'm glad that Nerfy is giving you strength to talk about stuff like this, and that you seem to be going really in depth. Yes. All right, so. Time to bring out the blackboard for this. I'm going full pirate software on this shit. It's time, everybody. I am now in my pirate software era. So. Welcome, everybody, to the lore stream for VTubers. For everyone that has just joined, VTuber 9/11 just happened less than 12 hours ago, and as someone extremely invested in the VTubing community, I will explain to you why the internet is currently on fire about the VShojo Ironmouse situation. You can use this as your, like, as your knowledge points. If you're outside of the VTube community or you don't know much about VTubers, I will explain to you everything step by step so that you know how fucking horrible this is, and you know what people you should support and what people you should be staying away from. So, let's begin. Cracking a cold one for the boys on this one. Oh. Let's begin. So, first things first. What the hell is a VTuber? We're going that fucking deep on this shit. This like we're going like fucking basic bitch levels on this shit. So, a VTuber is essentially a YouTuber or content creator that you can find on platforms such as YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. And these people, I'm just gonna put Kisuna AI as the example image for this, because Kisuna AI is like the first motherfucking VTuber in the platform that got big. So, these are VTubers. Little fucking anime women. These anime women, they are cute, they are nice, they are lovely, and the reason for why they exist on this platform is that they want anonymity. They don't want to show their face for privacy reasons, because they don't want to be harassed or stalked or generally fucked with, you know? Don't worry, this is relevant. This is relevant to Ironmouse and the whole situation going on. So, the reason for why VTubers exist is because anime is a really big, like, media platform, and a lot of people love anime. Anime is great. Anime is extremely popular, and so you have a bunch of people that are trying to get into the... essentially, not become your waifus, but become, like, creators that can form a connection with their audience by having little, like, animated avatars. And I feel like that's really good. That's really cute. That's really wholesome. I really like the idea of, like, connecting with your audience using a living mascot, essentially. I am one of those things. I'm a VTuber as well. My mascot is Phi, the toxic slime, though I am not an anime girl. Even still, I use a mascot to represent myself online. And I have been extremely inspired by, like, VTubers such as Ironmouse, Neurosama, Pipkin Pippa, Inugami Korone, Pecora, Gargura, and KSon, and a bunch of others. These people are like my heroes. The reason for why I do things the way I do on this channel are because of these people. These people schedule streams. They make, like, funny little reactions to video games. They talk about their interests. They're like, they're the template for why I do the things I do in this channel, right? Usually, you will have VTubers that use, like, a face tracking software so that they can, like, appear as, like, animated on the stream. Like, let's see. For, like, you will usually use a program called, like, fucking, I think it was called, like, VTuber Studio? Yeah, you use VTuber Studio, and you essentially grab a PNG of an anime girl, and you're like, oh, hello guys, I am a fucking Gargura, I am a shark girl, oh my god, I am so silly, whatever the fuck. You use these, like, anime characters to form a persona around yourself so that you, as a real person, can maintain a safe distance from your audience, and you can, like, essentially play a character that people can get attached to. That character can then be sold as merch, obviously. VTubers will eventually come out with merch. Let's see, Gargura merch. Because it kind of makes sense. Like, if you're playing a character and you're using a character to, like, this is cute. This is really cute. If you're using a character to represent yourself online, it makes sense for people to get attached to that character, and then that character, like, be sold as merch. Because people, like, love to buy, like, merch to support their favorite creators and stuff, you know? Like, these VTubers basically are making their own Mickey Mouse. They're making their own OCs, and they're using their own voices and personality to bring their OCs to life, right? This is extremely important. Extremely important. Pay attention. Now, what happens when you are a person that wants to get into the world of VTubing? What happens when you don't have, like, fucking millions of dollars and you don't have the ability to pay for a VTuber model? Because, like, these models are expensive. Like, the cost for these models is, like, a ton of money. You need so much dollar to be able to make yourself into an anime girl. But what happens if you're, like, just, you know, a dumb college student in your basement? You don't have tens of thousands of dollars to make yourself into an anime VTuber. So what do? Well, recently, up until this point, you got into a VTuber agency. Now, what the hell is a VTubing agency? Well, a VTubing agency is essentially a business, a corporation, a business that will represent you as like your character, like for your character. Because like, let's say you're not Gura, you're not like one of the biggest VTubers in the goddamn planet, you are like niche. Instead of having millions of subscribers on YouTube, you have like only a couple of like 100, right? And you don't have the money to even get a VTuber model. Well, if that's the case, then you can't. You can't have merch. You can't have sponsorships. So you will need an agency like, for example, Hololive, for example, Nijisanji, or for example, VShojo, to serve as like the middleman. So the main topic that we're going to be talking about today is one of these VTuber agencies that has gotten into incredible controversy in the past 12 hours. Let me get a logo for VShojo so like you guys can get a visual for this. Going full pirate software on the shit to maintain people's like attention span. All right. So yeah. Take this corporation. This corporation will put themselves between the VTuber and the audience. They will remove the cost from making a VTuber model, and they, using a VTubing agency, they will be able to get into deals with manufacturers of like toys, of like plushies, of figurines, and they will promote your character so that you're able to, you know, succeed like without having to go into millions of dollars in debt, you know? That's why people join these corporations, because they get safety, they get support. All of the stuff that comes with being a VTuber, it is technically easier if you get into a corporation, because you become essentially just a small cog in a big group of people that, and the management will help you get what you want. You will get money, you will get fame, you will get eyes on you because of the pre-existing audience that like the agency like provides. And in general, it's like everyone goes like, oh, it's the only path to success. At least that was what everyone thought. Problem is, this is a deal with the devil. This is a deal that essentially puts you at risk of being fucked over by a corporation that does not care about your freedoms and does not care about your community and does not care about your, like, fucking existence. Because guess what, everybody? Corporations only want money. They want money, and you, as a creator, are a big, fat cash cow that they can shake around so that they will be able to get money from your audience. If you're not careful and you just start signing NDAs with everyone, or like try to get into one of these corporations, you will start getting limitations put on yourself. You will not be able to say the things that you usually wanted to say, because if you say something wrong, well, you know, that affects negatively on the brand. You know, it's a bad thing to say controversial things, because like the management will like not be happy and will usually force you to like act more professional, you know? Like just imagine, like, instead of Gideon here on the left, it's like Gargura or something. Or like an indie VTuber, you know? Like, these companies are businesses that, yes, they will provide support, they will provide security, they will provide you an easy access to merch and deals and sponsorships, and maybe provide a safe environment for you to succeed if you want to. However, it's more than likely that these companies will use you to get what they want, and what they want is fucking money. Now, why is this important? Why are we talking about VShojo today? Why is Why is VShojo such a big deal? Well, all throughout the VTubing community, I'm not gonna name any names because it's like very taboo to talk about a VTuber's previous identity. But in the past, because of the issues of VTuber corporations that I will not name because most of them are Japanese and they're very litigious, but in the past, a lot of creators, a lot of talent, they're called talents. These talents were fucked over by corporations in the past because, as you guys know, as I told you, corporations are evil. They have been fucked over by being bullied, like, behind the scenes. They have been forced to say shit that they don't believe in. They have been overworked to death. They have been they've been like essentially like pushed aside. They've been like squeezed for every single penny. So when this happens, and a lot of talents that join corporations usually end up leaving, VShojo was there for them. That's what's serious about this situation. VShojo, as a corporation, was essentially marketed as talent first. They essentially went ahead and told you, like, talent first, we got you, my man. We are here for you. We are here to pick you back up after all those other corporations kicked you out into the curb. We are here to essentially provide a safe space for you to do what you want. And guess what? Everyone believed them. Everyone thought that they were the good guys. I'm not gonna name the previous identities of these people because it's a big taboo, but there is a VTuber that I personally have followed for a very long time, and her current identity is called KSon. KSon is a very rowdy VTuber. She is great. She is potty-mouthed. She is chaotic. Honestly, if you like me, if you like my attitude, if you like the way that I talk, you will probably like KSon. Because KSon, back in her previous life, in her previous job, in her previous identity, was a VTuber that always advocated for freedom. Freedom! Like, America, fuck yeah, freedom, burgers, hell yeah! She's someone that brought VTubing into the US space by talking in English. Like, she's from Japan, but she brought VTubing into, like, America and the US by essentially being one that is like, she learned English and go like, hell yeah, motherfucker! Like, you guys in America, you guys are cool. You guys are awesome. You should help everyone. It's like, come on, let's party together. KSon was the best, man. She was such a chaotic presence in the VTubing space. She's like a genuine joy to like be around, you know? And everybody has had nothing but positive things to say about KSon. And so, when she was originally fucked over by her previous agency, she joined VShojo as like the next step on her career. And can I find this video to show people? Because like it's fucked up. What are the cons for joining VShojo? KSon. She talked about like when KSon originally announced that she was joining VShojo, she made a stream explaining... Oh, I got the image. Yep, I got the image. She made a stream explaining what are the negative... the cons for joining VShojo. Is there any cons to it? And KSon made an entire diagram on her goddamn stream that said... What are the pros and cons about joining VShojo? Pros: tech support, safety, legal support. What are the cons of joining VShojo? Nothing. Because she was that like full of faith and hope that the agency was going to support her. She left her original agency because she didn't have the freedom that she wanted. She wanted to work with a corporation in which she could say whatever the fuck she wanted and be free and be like as sexual as she wanted, or like play any games that she wanted. And she got suckered into VShojo by everyone's like by the company's motto of being talent first, you know? And the thing is, KSon is extremely influential. KSon is someone that is extremely influential both in the Japanese VTuber space, but also in the English side of VTubing. And so once like KSon joined VShojo, guess what? The company started getting bigger. Other people like Henya, Henya, and I can't talk about like other people, like people's identity on like this stream, but like I was a big fan of Henya's previous identity as well. Henya the genius, who left her original agency to join VShojo, joined up because of KSon, like probably because of KSon, like because like she rallied everyone to VShojo because she genuinely believed that VShojo was talent first and that they would be treated right. Who else joined VShojo because of KSon? Ironmouse. For those, I will explain who Ironmouse is later, but Ironmouse also, like, was suckered in by VShojo's promises of being talent first and being, like, good and, and they will help you out with everything. And the problem with this is that Ironmouse herself, her biggest issue with VTubing is that she's terrified of her privacy being reached. She joined VShojo so that she could get help with, like, keeping her identity a secret, you know? Like, all these people believed VShojo and believed the company motto of talent first, you know? Who else did? Very quickly, Kudo Kurenai also joined VShojo because of this. There was another person called Matarakan that also joined VShojo because of this promise. Tons of others that, like, I don't have the brain power to specify here. But these are, like, the big three ones. Because, like, these are my girls, you know? Like, these are the ones that I fucking love from the bottom of my heart. These are the ones that, like, I fucking love VTubers and I love them specifically, you know? These are the ones that are, in my head, were, like, got treated the worst because of this, you know? Anyways. So do you understand why this is such a big deal? Do you understand why VShojo is a big deal for me? I personally looked up to VShojo a lot. There's so many talents in VShojo that I look up to and think that they're amazing creators and they're like the pinnacle of VTubing, essentially, you know? And all of them were in this big house all together, all being friends and all being nice and shit. And you know, it felt great. It felt that the VTubing community had this one pillar of trust, that this one group that they could trust. Even though all the other corporations were fucking over their talents, they were, like, stiffing them on the money, they were, like, preventing them from talking about their issues, they were, like, bullying them, they were like doing bad shit to them. At least you felt safe because you knew that VShojo had people's backs. They were talent first, and they were going to, like, not be the heroes of the VTubing community, but at least, like, the pillar that you could feel safe and trusting. You know? So forget about all that, because you should not trust VShojo. VShojo is not trustworthy at all. They are not talent first, and in fact, they owe their talents that they were supposed to be protecting thousands of dollars. They have not paid many of their talents since last year. All the money that the VTubers have gotten by themselves, by the way, from donations and merch sales and all that other shit, they have not gotten a cent of it for a very long time. KSon specifically has not been paid by VShojo since September of last year. Ironmouse, like, VShojo owes Ironmouse a significantly amount of money. There are many other people currently talking right now. Michi was one of them. Michi also says that VShojo owes her a significant amount of money, that they have not been paying their talents at all. And not only that, but VShojo might be on the hook for charity fraud. They may have suckered their talents, and specifically Ironmouse, out of $500,000 for charity. Let me explain. I will have to first explain who Ironmouse is for this, because this is like the worst of it. This is like the main issue that we need to talk about. Who is Ironmouse? Hey, Pello! Pello in chat! Hello there, everybody! Hello there, Pello! Oh, so that's what's going on! Jesus Christ! Yeah, Pello! it's a problem, it's a problem. It's a big problem. So, who is Ironmouse? Ironmouse, in my personal opinion, is the queen of VTubing. If you want any specifics on her, I do believe she's Puerto Rican, speaks Spanish. I also speak Spanish, so I like that a lot. I don't know how to explain this well without sounding like dismissive or like... I need to talk about this like with tact, but essentially, Ironmouse originally was a very sick girl who started VTubing because she wanted to have friends. She originally, by the way, started VTubing because she couldn't get out of her room. She was bedridden. She was most likely like on the verge of dying before she started VTubing. She suffers from very heavy immunodeficiency issues, which means that she gets sick very, very easily. And that means that, like, she needs constant plasma transfusions, and she needs to be kept away from family and friends and essentially be locked into her room. This is like one of the worst illnesses that you can have as a person. It leaves you extremely weak. It leaves you with constant headaches and vomit, and just generally, like, it makes your life hell. Ironmouse, like the name Ironmouse is such a perfect name for her. She is made of like steel, metal, iron. She's a small little mouse, but she's still brave and like so fucking strong for being as popular and full of energy as she is. Thanks to being a VTuber, thanks to streaming on Twitch, and thanks to her wonderful community, which is called the Precious Family, she was able to lift herself up. She was able to get treatment for her issues. She's still obviously not cured, by the way, because immunodeficiency issues like are all throughout your life. Like you get that forever. Like you're not able, you can't recover from immunodeficiency like issues. That stays with you all your life. But thanks to the donations of her community and her support of her precious family, she was able to recover from her critical condition and live a semi-normal life. She still can't go outside much. She's still very weak. And immunodeficiency syndrome is basically like you have 0 white blood cells. I'm not very, like, you know, knowledgeable on the topic because, like, I'm horrible at biology. But it's essentially a condition that prevents white blood cells from doing their job correctly inside of your body. So that means that if you get, like, the common cold, you're basically at risk of dying. It's an extremely shitty condition because, like, your body's not protecting you from bacteria and viruses that are, like, out there in the world. So she needs to be quarantined from, like, literally everyone, and she can't really, like, live a normal life, you know? And so Ironmouse, even though I said all these horrible, like bad things about her life and her condition, she still managed to pull through and essentially become one of the biggest VTubers in the entirety of the community. She is a top VTuber donated to and watched on Twitch. She has made a lot of people's lives better, and she has she has managed to, like, donate and like she's made so many people's lives better, essentially, is what I'm saying. And most importantly, Mouse is selfless and kind, which means that she has used her success not only to lift herself up, but to lift others up that are suffering from her condition. This is why I put so many links to the Immunodeficiency Foundation on the stream. Because Ironmouse is using her clout and influence that she got from being the queen of VTubing into a good cause. She constantly does subathons and charity streams to support the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Essentially, it's a group, it's a charity drive that helps both to provide support for people that are suffering from immunodeficiency conditions, and for research to be able to learn more about these conditions and hopefully find treatment or possibly a cure for them. This foundation has gotten a huge amount of support from Mouse and her friends, and it's just the most wholesome thing ever. You know, it genuinely brings a smile to my heart seeing someone so kind and, like, so huge-hearted, able to, like, you know, help people that are in need. You know, I myself, like, have tried to use the little influence that I have to support good causes. Like, here in the toxic cesspit, like the cesspit, like us toxins, we have been able to raise like over $50,000 for charity. And I'm so proud of all of you for helping out whenever I do a charity stream. It feels so great to be able to help out, like the Trevor Project and like the Pacifism for Palestine, and I'm really happy whenever I do one of these charity streams because it genuinely feels like we can all come together for a good cause. And Ironmouse is the queen of that. She is genuinely one of the best, or like maybe the best influence in the entirety of VTubing community. Jacksepticeye's thanksmas as well. Exactly, Pirate Guy. Like, we've all come together for like very good causes to like help out people in need, and Ironmouse does that 1,000 times over with her influence. We're so small compared to her, you know? Like, we're like, what? We have like, even we have like, what? A fraction of her influence, and we still managed to raise like over $50,000 for like charities, and it's like so great. And with her influence, every year she's been able to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for charity. It's amazing, you know? It's amazing. Which is why it is so horrible what happened with VShojo. And at this point, you know, I am not even going to attempt to explain this on my side. I will let Ironmouse explain this. Because she around 21 hours ago, 21 hours ago, she released a video talking about why she left VShojo. And I need to watch it with you guys and commentate. Because hopefully with the context that I've provided thus far, you will be able to watch this video and understand how horrible this is. Okay? Octojoker says, I haven't actually watched it yet. Okay. This is her channel, by the way. Go subscribe to Ironmouse. It's already almost 1 million views. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, this is like big. This is huge. Anyways, I will let Ironmouse speak. I've already talked enough at this point. So hopefully you get an idea of why I support Mouse and why I support VTubers and why I think that this is so important. Please listen to her.
I am leaving VShojo. Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been misled by VShojo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000 from VShojo. I know that this is a lot, and it's very important for me to be honest with all of you. I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure to unfold. So one day, I will be able to tell you the full story. But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of VShojo. If you give me a moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I know for a lot of people right now that this might be the first time you're ever watching me. I became a VTuber because I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have a primary immune deficiency disease called CVID. I basically have a low to near non-functioning immune system, which means I get sick a lot, and it caused me to remain isolated for long periods of my life. So then I found streaming, and I thought about giving it a try because I wanted to see if I could make some friends online, because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room. I never really expected to grow an audience or anything. It was one of the last things on my mind. I just thought that I would stream to, 5 to 10 people and just hang out from time to time, make some friends, play games, and just continue on with my life. But unfortunately, I was too scared to stream with my face. So a friend of mine recommended that I try an app called FaceRig that would allow me to use an anime avatar to stream. And that's how I started VTubing. It took me a while to take it seriously and even begin to think about maybe being able to grow a community and even make this a career. I think I really started to take it seriously around the time when I was approached to join VShojo, and it was through VShojo that I was able to grow into the Ironmouse that I am today. When I was approached in 2020 and asked to join VShojo, it seemed like a good idea, but I honestly did not know if I could ever be a corporal VTuber because I felt like I just couldn't. In my mind, I saw myself as unhireable, which is why streaming worked for me. I had no boss, no strict rules, I had no hours, no expectations. It was all up to me, and due to the fact that I have lived my life chronically ill and being unable to do much of anything, I just felt like there was no way that anyone would ever take me or want me. For a while, I was struggling to make a decision because I was afraid about my anonymity and afraid about trusting people because I felt like every time I put my trust in people, it always ends in grief for me. So I was worried about expectations and a million and one other things. But I ultimately decided to join VShojo. It really pains me that I am unable to fully explain why I am leaving. But for right now, here's what I am allowed to share with you. I would always be told how important I was for the company. And I was always told that I was needed in order for the company to succeed. Although that was very positive to hear, it put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt-tripped into signing. I felt responsible for everybody. I felt responsible for staff and talent alike. And I felt like if I didn't do this and if I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody and I was destroying everybody's life. But this didn't feel right with me, and I began to feel extremely uncomfortable. As my viewers know, privacy has always been one of my biggest concerns. I've had a lot of scary experiences in my life, so one amazing thing for me was the fact that VShojo handled all my payments, and it meant that I never had to give out any of my personal information, so that was always a blessing to me. As time went on, I decided that I wanted to try to start pulling out my remaining funds because I wanted to start taking over my own finances. This is what led me to this point. Throughout the years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The majority of the money raised is through Tiltify at events like the Cyclothon, the charity auction, and other miscellaneous events that we've had. However, because of the success of my first subathon, I decided to donate half the earnings of my following 2 subathons to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The first time I tried this, it worked great. Over 200,000 people supported me, and because of that, we raised over $329,350 to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Because the money came from my Twitch revenue instead of a Tiltify link, it required VShojo to make the donation on my behalf. They promptly sent the payment, and the subathon was a huge success, so I decided to do it again the next year. My last subathon was one of the biggest events I've ever done. The support was overwhelming, and I ended up getting over 300,000 subscribers and breaking the all-time sub record. But this also meant that we had raised $515,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I once again asked VShojo to make the donation on my behalf, but unfortunately, still a year later, VShojo has not paid the charity. The Immune Deficiency Foundation means the world to me. Connor and I have both spent a ton of energy, time, and resources raising money for charity. And we're both so proud to be able to say that we've raised nearly $4 million for charity. We almost always raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. They help people with primary immune deficiency diseases, or PI, which are inherited disorders where a part of the body's immune system is missing or doesn't function properly, which makes people like me more prone to infection, and this includes over 450 different conditions. The Immune Deficiency Foundation is a charity that is near and dear to my heart and has a particular significance in my life. When my health first started getting really bad, the Immune Deficiency Foundation helped me immensely when I really had nowhere else to turn. I was terrified, I was lonely, and I was confused. I honestly didn't really know what was going on, and I never ever want anyone else to go through that. This entire situation has broken me. I just wanted to do something good and to give back to a community that helped me But unfortunately, that's not the case. As much as I would like to continue to talk about this, unfortunately, I can't. So, to recap, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000 from VShojo. I really wish that I could tell you more, but right now, I have been advised to wait for legal proceedings. As of right now, I am an independent VTuber. I am at a loss of what to do right now. I'm kind of processing everything. I'm very sad and very confused. Once again, I want to apologize to the Immune Deficiency Foundation and to my community who has shown so much support to me. I also wanted to say that all the ad money made from this video will go towards the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I really haven't had much time to process this. But below the video in the description box is a link to a donation fund for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Thankfully, any donations made through Tiltify go directly to the charity. That link is also there if you've heard about this and would like to support the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Sometime this month, I plan on doing a special live stream in order to raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I hope to have a ton of friends joining me, and hopefully there'll be a lot of singing and a lot of fun and just a day full of happiness.
Hell yeah.
I just honestly really want to show that after all of this, that VTubing is a force for good. So thank you guys so much for all the support, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And once again, I want to say that I am truly sorry. Okay. Bye-bye.
So, after watching that, I only have one thing to ask of all of you. Before we get into any more details, because there's a lot more details, but this is like the big thing. This is the big thing that I made the stream for. But before I talk about any more details, I have to tell you guys that if you are enraged, if you guys are mad, if you guys want, like, to do something about this, please listen to Ironmouse and go to either this stream's description or the pinned comment on the chat right now and donate whatever money you're comfortable with to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I need to talk about lessons from this. First and foremost, a lot of you guys may be confused about this because I don't, you know, so you don't, some people need context as to like, Phil, I don't understand. If she got scammed out of $500,000, why is she asking people to donate to her again? Isn't VShojo going to get a portion of these proceedings? Isn't this money, like, at risk of being misused by VShojo? No. Absolutely not. I will tell you, and I can guarantee you with 100% certainty, that the link that I have provided in the YouTube description and on the pinned comment is going directly to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. How do I know this? Because I have worked with Tiltify in the past. I have experience with this. For those that do not know, Tiltify is a service that creators like Ironmouse, myself, and other VTubers and YouTubers use so that we don't touch any of this money. I don't whenever I do a charity stream for like the Trevor Project or for like Thankmas, I don't receive any of the money through Tiltify. Tiltify is a service that directly moves the money towards these charity foundations and these charity causes. The creators promoting Tiltify links do not see a single penny from these Tiltify campaigns, which is why they're so safe. This is why I've used Tiltify in the past, you know? And you may say, Phil, if that's the case, then how did the money get to VShojo in the first place? What's up with the 500,000 missing dollars? And it's like, the reason for why this happened was because Ironmouse streams on Twitch, and she was doing a subathon to raise money. And for the subathon, you need to get donations through Twitch itself, through the streaming platform that you're working with. Because the subathon rules, essentially, when a VTuber is doing a subathon, they get donations and they get subscriptions and they get followers. And those subscriptions and followers help a timer to go up so that the subathon increases in length. It's like a game. It's like a little game that VTubers do on Twitch. The more people support the VTuber, the longer the stream will go live, right? So for the whole charity event to work in the first place, for the subathon charity event to work in the first place, Mouse had to accept direct donations through her Twitch account. But the problem is that it's a flawed system, because it means that whoever is holding her finances in the background in her bank account would have access to that money. And like Mouse explained, she was not that person. The person that was the people that were managing her finances at the time that she was doing this charity subathon was VShojo. And VShojo did not donate the money like they were supposed to the Immunodeficiency Foundation. Now, why they didn't do this, I cannot say specifically, because they haven't released an official statement yet about it. I cannot slander a company, and I cannot tell you exactly why they didn't donate this money. However, I need to express this very carefully. It has been an entire year since Ironmouse's subathon, in which she raised over $500,000 to charity, and it has still not been paid. The excuse that VShojo could give you for why they haven't donated this money is irrelevant. It is irrelevant. It doesn't matter what excuse they may have brought onto the table. It is illegal to hold that amount of cash for a charity for over a year. $500,000 of charity money going missing and not going to the charity that it was promised is a crime. It's a crime that sends people to prison. It's a crime that sends millionaires to prison. This shit ends people's lives. People go bankrupt. They go to prison for decades. There is, like, VShojo didn't do a whoopsie doopsie, like, we accidentally did a fucky wucky, we're so sorry. No, this is crime shit. The reason for why Ironmouse had to come out here in the first place, and the reason for why she did that video, is because she needed to be upfront with what she found when she learned that the donation money was not going to the foundation. She needed to be extremely clear that she was not involved in the charity fraud. Because if she hadn't done that video, she would have been implicated in this very serious crime. Ironmouse is not a drama, like, whore. Like, Ironmouse is not, like, a drama magnet. She doesn't get into drama at all. She's wholesome and nice and has never made a video to slander someone or call someone out or, like, get into trouble with, like, drama people. She doesn't like to fight these kinds of things. She needed to make that video in order to tell everyone about this very serious crime that has been committed over the past year by VShojo, and to completely separate herself from VShojo because they have been pocketing the money that would go to disabled people, to the very people that like she's a part of, to like the same people that have the same illness that she has been suffering from her entire life. It's an evil thing to do, especially to your top 1 talent, to your most successful VTuber, to your golden goose, you know, to the person that you told that she was holding up the entire company. Imagine being Ironmouse in that situation. Imagine being like a sick, bedridden girl that only wanted to have fun with people, getting an entire company's worth of people on your shoulders, and that you needed to be successful and you needed to join this agency and you needed to like prop it up and make sure that they were successful because people's lives were on the line. Not only people's lives were on the line, her friends' lives were on the line if she didn't succeed in VShojo. It's evil. It's like emotional manipulation of the nth degree. Gaslighting, like actual evil gaslighting, you know? So, I will say it again. You can trust the Tiltify link if you want to donate. And you're not alone in donating, by the way. The update is live right now. We have, like, everyone in the community and everyone in the VTuber community has managed to raise $474,000. It's very likely, by the way, that by the end of today, Ironmouse, within 24 hours, will have donated, like, over the amount that VShojo has stifled the charity in only 24 hours. $515,000 was the amount that VShojo pocketed and kept away from the Immunodeficiency Foundation. And within 24 hours, the VTubing community has managed to almost match that amount of money. And that's why I wanted to make a video, I wanted to make a stream for this, because even though this is drama, and this is like horrible, and this is criminal, and this is evil, this is what I wanted to show, you know? Like, look at this. This is the power of the VTubing community. The VTubing community is not, like, all that bad, you know? Like, yeah, sure, corporations may fuck over people, and there's a lot of victims and infighting and drama, but once you manage to get people together for a good cause, wonderful things like this can happen, you know? And I am once again telling everyone, please donate as much as you're comfortable with to the Immunodeficiency Foundation to make up for VShojo's, like, evil fucking behavior, you know? Because, in my personal opinion, whenever outrage and drama happens, instead of attacking the people that you think are your enemies, instead, the more healthy option is to prop up the victims and support them and help with a good cause, you know? And I think that even though this is basically VTuber 9/11, that there's a chance to do some genuine good here, you know? Genuine good can come from this by supporting the cause that VShojo wanted to stifle in the first place. If we look down here on the live donations, you can see the people that have donated to this cause. First of all, fucking GamerSubs, like, GamerSubs donated $15,000 to the charity, and they say, donating again because VShojo stole the first one. Like, I can't fucking believe like, you're seeing all the people that are donating here, and, like, GamerSubs is, like, the top donator to this entire thing, because, like, you can see all the people that have donated so far. GamerSubs has donated $15,000 to the charity. VTube Studio, like, the program that is, like, that allows people to do VTubing in the first place, donated $12,000. DokiBird donated $10,000. DokiBird is also one of my heroes. I fucking love DokiBird. I could sit here and talk about DokiBird and the way that DokiBird was treated by companies in the past, like, all day. But I won't, because it's not relevant to this specific topic. But all I'm saying is, Dokibird is another one of the creators that you should follow and like be invested in, because she's also a genuine sweetheart. VGen, the website that like helps people with commissions for like VTuber stuff, donated like $10,000. Kenji donated $10,000. He's also a creator that like Azazel follows. Sarnoth Atal, Centreya also worked for VShojo, by the way. Centreya was like a former hire at VShojo that left like just a few weeks ago before all of this happened. So many people are coming together for a good cause, you know, and it's just genuinely wholesome to see this happen. Even though horrible things may happen, the VTubing community like stands together for Mouse, for our fucking queen, you know? Okay, so we got breaking news, by the way. Breaking news from Azazel on Discord. Every member no longer has a VShojo mark in their name. It means the corpo themselves remove those. Yep, so like, congratulations everybody. While I was talking and explaining the situation in the first place, everyone left. Everyone fucking left. Like, in VShojo, like, all these people, they are no longer working at VShojo anymore because they all stood in solidarity with Ironmouse. Because they all understood that the situation was fucked up. Because, like, I mean, not only does VShojo owe the Immunodeficiency Foundation over $500,000, but they also haven't been paying their talents either. KSon hasn't been paid, Michi hasn't been paid, Ironmouse hasn't been paid, and this is not small amounts, by the way. Like, hundreds of thousands of dollars have not been paid to their top talents. So, fuck that. They removed Ironmouse from their art. Dude, they're gonna have to remove everyone! Can I see? Let me see the list. Is there a list for, like, the people that have quit VShojo? Let's see. Let me go check out these talents on Twitter. Let's see. I am going to go one by one. Let's go one by one, everybody. Oh. All of the VTubers from VShojo are no longer on VShojo's affiliate list. It's over. Yeah, no, I don't even need to look into it. Go into VShojo's like Twitter account. Don't send them hate, by the way, because like hate is not constructive or anything. Go to the affiliate list here. The affiliate list, like these are all the people that were associated with VShojo. Fucking no one. No one works at VShojo anymore. It's done. It's done. Like, everyone hates this. Everyone fucking hates VShojo. It's over. It's genuinely fucking over. In less than 24 hours, they have no talent. By the way, I love this image, by the way. VShojo, a talent-first VTuber company, affiliates no one. What fucking talent? Talent first? You don't have talent, bro! You don't have talent! What do you mean talent first? They're all gone! Oh, Christ. That is very, 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 how do you call this, feeling? It's like Schadenfreude. That is very satisfying to see. So now that we have gone through Mouse's statement, I think that it will be very fitting for us to go through the statements of every single other person associated with VShojo, because I want to give them like their own time to speak. So Hime Hajime, I can confirm I have also quit VShojo. These past few weeks I got to meet and befriend some amazing people, but I can no longer be part of the company. Everyone, this is again on Discord, I think? I'm pretty sure. Everyone, thank you all so much for all the love and support. I have no words to express how lucky I am to have all of you in my life, and I feel like I can't thank you all enough. Oh, this is Ironmouse's statement. This is not Hime's statement. I have been processing my emotions, at least trying to, and I got plasma. I wanted to let you guys know I will try to do a stream tomorrow, Wednesday evening. Nothing too long, just a short stream to talk a bit and chat. This is the longest break I have ever taken. I am not sure if I will be able to further elaborate on anything, but I promise you, as soon as I am able to talk about everything, I will. It has been a very emotional journey. There are so many things I want to say. I am very happy that the other talent have also been able to speak up and make the choices that they want to make. I just wanted to let you guys know that I have been reading your messages and they all mean so much to me and fill me with so much warmth. Honestly, getting to read your feelings truly is like medicine to me during this difficult time. Thank you so much. I can't promise that streams will go back to normal. It all depends on a lot of things, but I will tell you the next steps if I am able to stream tomorrow evening. I have made a bit of a loose schedule for myself for the next several weeks in order to get back to normal slowly. I don't think I will follow it completely, but it's just there for motivation for me to get back to doing the things I love. I just looked at the Tiltify, and I am very happy that we have raised over $400,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. This link will continue to remain active, and I am hoping that if all goes well and my emotional and mental health is okay, I could possibly do the long charity stream this weekend. I will keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for being so patient with me. Bye, Ironmouse, to the precious family. Oh. Bruh. So I guess we're gonna do like a speed run of all the other stuff that I want to talk about, because like we've already gone on for long enough as it is. But small little things. So first of all, before this all happened, around 3 months ago, Matara-kan quit VShojo, and after she quit VShojo, a bunch of other, like it's like dominoes falling, you know? Like, before this entire thing happened, there were a bunch of rumors and, like, speculation as to why a bunch of people were leaving VShojo. The co-founder of VShojo had left a few months ago. Multiple talent managers left. Multiple talents like Matara-kan and Centreia and Giga left VShojo before this point. And now, all of it makes sense now. Now that in 24 hours, like, everything makes sense as to why everyone was leaving VShojo up to this point. It was kind of weird that everyone was kind of leaving at the same time, and it was like a weird, like, drama thing. It's like, oh, I wonder why this is all happening. Mouse has cleared up everything for all of us, you know? The subtle foreshadowing of Mouse saying that she finally stood up for herself like a month ago. Everyone was thinking that it was like she was getting into drama with like her friends or something, and she stood up for herself for like against like one of her friends. No, it was the company itself. And finally, now that VShojo is getting like dragged under the dirt, a bunch of artists that have worked for VShojo are now going public on Twitter about how they haven't been paid for commissions done for the company. Thousands of dollars in debt by people that were promised to be paid by VShojo for their work in the company are speaking up about how they haven't been paid for months and months. They're cooked. They're absolutely fucking cooked. The shit that William was doing to Edwin, says Overstays. Ah, Jesus Christ. Hey, Hayden-san, thank you for the $5.
People shit on the Nyasanji people like Voxakuma for speaking on behalf for the Celine incident, but they didn't want to lose their jobs.
Hey, Alec, thank you for the super chat. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna like look at tweets at this point, you know? Like, we're just gonna be seeing tweets right now. Amelie, Kudo, KSon, and Melody have all announced that they're leaving VShojo.
If it happened to the only other tuber I watch, I swear.
Yeah, it's like the worst thing that could fucking possibly happen to a VTuber, I swear to God. First this and Aussie has died too? What the fuck? Aussie died? What the hell? Oh my god, Poppy Hal. Jesus Christ. Hey, Oracle of Stars, thank you for the $2.
Hello, not one to often speak up on this, but I saw 2/3 other talents leave Shoujo or announced they did just earlier this morning. And that they cancelled the debut new talents because of budget topic.
Oh, that's horrible. Hey, Nova, thank you for the 19 months.
Corpus man, hope shit goes well for Ironmouse and glad to see people coming together unrelated, but the Mimic video was great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, actually. Hey, Temple Beast, thank you for the €2. It has been done. It has been done. Thank you, Temple Beast. Also, I want to... Oh, hey, Mr. Creeper, thank you for the $10.
Driving in my car rig after. Hey, that bump is shaped like a.
Thank you, you brain-rotted fuck. Oh, God. Hey, Mr. Creeper. Oh, dang, sorry, everyone. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Oh. Oh, God, I am so fucking, like... Let me get Rima Even Stars like tweet about this, because she's like good for like news and stuff. List of talents that have been removed VShojo from their name so far: Fruit, KSon, Michi Mochievee, Amalie, K9 Kuro, and it seems that this is just the beginning. No shit, this is just the beginning. Holy shit. It's the queen dying all over again. This is... I will say it once again. This is literally VTuber 911. From KSon's side, by the way, KSon revealed during her stream that she hasn't been paid by VShojo since September 2024. She was planning on leaving already, but was scared that if she did, she would never get paid, so she held off. Do you guys want to watch that video? I think you guys should want to watch that video, because like I love KSon and I want to like... Oh my god, Michi released another video. I left VShojo. Oh my fucking god. All the videos are dropping now. Oh my fucking god.
Okay, you really think
Okay, let's watch Michi's fucking video first, and then watch KSon's.
out of anyone would know how to do this, y'all. Alright,
Oh my
I will have to
fucking
say TTS is off for the stream because we're talking about something serious. I will start off in a light note because obviously I don't want to been crazy. I don't want to add to the crazy too much today.
Oh my god. Before we watch this video, I just want to point out Michi is one of those VTubers that I talked about where like in her previous identity, she was mistreated horribly by her company. And she joined VShojo to find a safe space where she would be treated right. Like, and she would be able to stream safely with friends and stuff like that. She is one of those people that trusted VShojo after being horribly burnt by another company, you know? So keep that in mind while you're watching this, okay?
I'm only gonna be talking about my own situation and no one else. I am in no way talking about other people or representing anyone but myself, okay? So it's just me. So there's a lot that I will have to talk about. Let's just pull it off like whack, shall we? The situation! Yeah. Today, chat, I have officially left VShojo, which is insane to say. Yeah, I have officially left VShojo, so I'm not part of it anymore. On Twitter and stuff, there's like that handle thing. I don't think it's in my control. I'm not sure if VShojo will be announcing this publicly due to everything that's been going on. But yeah, officially now, I will continue as just me. Yay.
Yay.
The reason...
Oh my god. That's the saddest yay in the world. I am so fucking sorry, girl. Oh my fucking god.
behind this, as some of you may know, I can't get into too much specifics due to the legalities and all that big brain stuff. And I was told to be careful with what I say. I wanted to go live today because I want to give you guys clarity and updates and security on everything that's going on, because I think you guys, out of everyone, deserve to know. I know you guys probably must feel like confused or upset and stuff like that. I'm sorry that I can't tell you guys everything, but I hope I can tell you guys enough to the best of my abilities, and I'll do my best because I just don't want you guys to feel like confused. So I'm
Also, those ears are incredibly cute. Oh my god, they're flopping.
sure at this point, a lot of you guys have watched or at least heard of Mousie's video by now. If you
Yeah.
haven't, please go watch it and support her because she's very sweet and I care about her a lot and she deserves all the love. But for today, I'll just be talking about my own situation and I might be bringing up similar points that Mouse have stated in her video. So I'm so sorry if this may sound a little bit repetitive. But basically, I recently found out that VShojo owes me a good amount of unpaid debt. I also have other reasons that I was advised not to get into or say too much of as of now. So I'm sorry if I can't talk about that, but this is just one reason that has led me to my decision of terminating my contract with VShojo. And I want you guys to know it's not fully about like the money for me. I wanted to give you
The
guys
money?
a quick backstory on everything just so then you can fully
I haven't watched this video myself, by the way, so like I'm reacting to this as you guys watch it with me. I have not watched her full statement, so like I'm actually curious about this.
understand what has been kind of going on. So back then when I started streaming, way back then, I did it at first as a way to hang out with my friends. As you know, I really enjoyed anime and music, and
Obviously.
I am a big fan of 3D concerts. Especially back then, I was quite a 3D concert nerd, and I have a hard time talking to people because I have really bad social anxiety. And VTubing has taught me how to talk to people more and feel more comfortable in my own skin, which is ironic because we're VTubers. I could hang out with my friends who couldn't participate or be in call, and they can hang out with me too. And it's really nice. From there, we could also meet more people together. And I always saw this as just a fun hobby that connects like-minded, passionate people together. And I just saw it as that, right? And then I got picked up by another thing. And honestly, some of you
Another thing, this is why I don't want to mention other details about other companies. In the VTubing space, if you guys don't know, you're not supposed to talk about other identities of the talents. You're supposed to... It's like a privacy thing, right? So if you know about Michi's other identity or other life, please don't bring it up on the chat, okay? Just want to put that out there.
may already know the story. So it went how it went.
Yep.
Safe to say,
Badly.
after that, I had a lot of doubt and fear and anxiety coming out of that situation. I still enjoyed streaming. Though I still enjoyed streaming, I realized that once money is involved, maybe my type of approach to the streaming world is a bit different. Honestly, I know a lot of people have told me that, you know, maybe how I see things may be a bit naive or stupid, but I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. However, after everything that has happened, VShojo picked me up and they reassured me that this would not happen again and that they treat me better than before. And
That's why this pisses me off, man. This is why it pisses me off so fucking much, man.
gonna be so honest, chat, they did. I've spoken about this in the past, and oh god, fuck, I'm so sorry if I cried today. I don't want to mute because that would be really awkward, but I know before in the past I've said a lot of really good things, and this is why I think the backstory is quite important. I kind of feel ashamed about it. Well, not ashamed, maybe embarrassed. I was super relieved because I thought I finally found a group of people that were in it for the passion and the fun. Because I don't, again, I might sound dumb, but it was just a big, like, nice little reminder for me, I guess. And I was just really happy to find like-minded people that were willing to talk to me and even support me and help me rebuild all over again. And in the start, VShojo did that for me. Because before I joined VShojo, I'm aware that I came with a lot of baggage. I wasn't like the easiest hire, I think. At that time, I've slipped into like past bad habits. At that time, you know, that's probably the most TOS friendly way I can describe that. But my brain wasn't the best. And VShojo gave me a second chance. And they said that they'd handle everything for me because they knew how, yeah, you know, they knew how I was like that and the things I could and wasn't capable of doing. They told me that they'd help me sort out everything, and past me really needed that because I was scared and honestly I was doubtful. And I'll admit it, I was very inexperienced, and VShojo helped. Because of that, I met a lot of amazing people that I can now call my friends. I've also experienced things I've never been able to experience before, and got to meet every single one of you guys in chat. And I want to mention that because even after everything, I'm still very grateful to them for allowing me to try this again. Yeah. But also because of this, I have publicly and privately praised VShojo a lot because I saw them. You know, I'm reading notes, y'all. Okay, we're back. We're back, y'all. Alright, where were we? I can't do this. Yes, I can. No, yes, I can. Alright. Okay, I have publicly and privately praised VShojo because I saw them giving me this opportunity and platform as a big gift, right? Like a second chance. And I wanted to return the favor however much I can because I trusted them. And I trusted that they had our best intentions in mind. And, you know, that's how it works. I never asked too much or looked too deeply into things. And I know that this probably might sound like, oh, Michi, you're kind of an idiot. But the reason was because I didn't have a reason. I didn't have a reason to do that. I thought, well, yeah. So all of this have definitely came as a shock to me. And I'm sorry to every one of you guys. I know I've spoken a lot about, like, you know, as streamers, we have a platform and, you know, you gotta use it carefully. And I really genuinely apologize. I trusted them and I just never really had the reason to ask. However, with saying all this, I would like to say that I am not gonna be ending my streaming here. I'm still going to be continuing as myself, Michi. And if you'd still have me, I'd be so thankful to you. I'm so grateful for all the support you sent me, and I hope you continue to support my friends. Mainly, they're very kind and they mean the world to me, man. I just want them to be okay and I want them to be happy and I want you guys to be okay and to be happy. Because by the end of the day, you know, I've never been like shy about admitting it, right? As streamers, well, our income is your income. It's just what it is. So you guys' support, like, you are the reason I'm allowed to be here. And I take that very, very seriously. So I'm sorry that I didn't do my due diligence enough. And, yeah. I just want you guys to be okay. Especially my friends. I know that this is like, it must be tough for everyone going through it. I don't want to talk about it too much. It's not my story to tell. And please don't pressure anyone to talk about it too. I am not in the brightest place right now, but I want to stay as positive as I can. I appreciate you guys a lot. And just to make it very clear, even though I mentioned the monetary aspect of it, the reason I bring that up is because that is one of the only things I can somewhat talk about. But for me personally, it's not really about the money. If you guys know me, you know that I am not the most business oriented, perhaps. I go with the vibes. I like to believe in the vibes and the whimsy and the pinky promises, you know what I mean?
Aww.
So when I trust people, I fully trust them. And I am very loyal to the people that I trust. This, for me, is somewhat like a breach of that. Personally, that's just how I feel. Where I'm not saying, and please know that I'm like, don't blame, like, don't point any fingers. And honestly, I did not expect that I would have to do this again, y'all. I'll be real with you.
Oh, like she's trying to laugh it off and pass it off as a joke, but like, Oh, that hurts. I did not expect I would have to do this again.
I thought that I was at that point, I would never have to do this again. But it's okay, because just because we had to do it again doesn't mean it's always that bad. I guess. Anyways, I want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys a lot. This may be a very selfish ask from me, considering I know that I'm not the only one affected, and by that I mean you guys are affected, right? Emotionally. I know that you all are going through something too, but please, in this community, if it's okay for me to selfishly ask, please don't spread any ill speculations, harassment, bullying, and hate to anybody. There's already so much negativity going around, and I know that I don't say this as much as I really do, but I really do care for all of you. I selfishly just want us to have each other to rely on, be with together, so we can grow stronger as a community and support one another. So if that's okay, I'd really appreciate that, chat.
Aww.
And I do want to say that, you know, I'm not telling you not to feel upset. You're very valid to feel any type of feelings that you're feeling, but you don't have to force yourself to be okay with everything, and you don't have to force yourself to be happy when you're not. But again, please don't spread any ill speculations, harassment, bullying, or hate to other people. I want you guys to also know that I'll do everything I can to help out things behind the scenes as much as possible.
Hell yeah.
It's been a tough month, y'all. It's been a really tough month for me, yo. I'm not gonna lie. I want you guys to know that I'll be looking into it, and I'll update you guys on it as much as I can. And Michael is still here too to help you guys, so don't worry. Michael is still here. Michael has been really kind, and he's been helping me sort everything out, because I don't think I work well under pressure. So thankfully, Michael has been kind of making sure that I'm not fumbling too much. So I'll do my best, and I'm also here for you guys always. And yeah. Okay, you really.
So now that we watched that video and Michi's response to the entire thing, she actually brought something up that I need to explain to all you all, because it's something extremely important. And it's kind of extremely relevant to why I am doing this stream in the first place, to bring awareness about this issue and the whole VTubing community to everyone in this chat. I need to emphasize Michi's words here, that she was forced to do this a second time. I have said this before on the stream, but I will repeat it for the people that just joined in. The reason for why I was so invested personally into VShojo, and why I looked up to VShojo and talked such kind and good words about VShojo, is because they were like the good guys, you know? They were the ones that helped out struggling VTubers that were abused by agencies in the past, picked them back up and gave them a home, you know? Literally what I said, like the home for retired VTubers, the retirement home for like abused VTubers. And yeah, it's a funny joke, right? Except if you really think seriously about that stigma, what you're really talking about is a company that targeted socially awkward, introverted people that were already suffering from trauma and have gone through mental breakdowns over the stress of being abused by companies, and taking these people and abusing them all over again. And that is evil? Evil. Like evil, 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 evil. VShojo as a company was essentially preying upon vulnerable people suffering from trauma. And like convincing them that they were different and convincing them to be loyal to them so that they could then sucker them for their money and not pay them and like treat them just as badly, if not worse, as the companies that they were rescued from. You know? That's why I'm saying, that's why this is such a big deal to me, you know? Like, obviously, like, in the VTuber community, companies fucking over talent and talent getting into drama and, like, cancellations, like, are commonplace, you know? The reason for why I'm doing this stream and the reason for why I think this is so important for everyone to know about is because if VShojo can do this shit to people, no other company is safe. Like, no other company is safe. They are all at risk of abusing their workers and contractors like this, you know? This is an unprecedented breach of trust and a scheme that has cost all of these socially awkward, traumatized people literally thousands of dollars. All of these people, some of them remain in the company because they were promised that they would be paid eventually, you know? They would be given compensation. They just needed to stick by the company just a little longer, you know? And eventually they would be given the money that they rightfully deserve from the donations of their chat and merchandise. But they never were, and there's a very good chance that VShojo will claim bankruptcy and, like not pay them. Because the whole deal about all of this is that VShojo seemed to have misplaced, allegedly, seemed to have misplaced the funds that they were given by the talents and used it up, allegedly, maybe, possibly used it up for other things other than actually paying their talents. Maybe, I'm saying allegedly maybe, they used it for, I don't know, commissioning very expensive models, or like investing in companies, or doing company retreats or parties, or like paying for ads in like different places, like essentially to invest in the company itself and not paying their workers, you know? I am not saying that this is the case. I am saying, once again, allegedly, what people have been theorizing about is that VShojo used the funds that they were given by the talents to invest in themselves and their own company instead of properly paying the money that they owed to the talents, you know? How can I explain this more carefully without, like, actually slandering a company? Like, I want to be very careful with my words, and I want to, like, not spread misinformation. But essentially what I'm thinking of is, where did the money go, you know? Like, $500,000 from Ironmouse, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars for unpaid, like, payments to the talents that they're supposed to be, you know, managing. Where is that money? Where is that money? You know? They can't be possibly pocketing it, all of it. It has to go somewhere. Where's the money, Lebowski? You know? Because, like, if they even had the money in the first place, they would have just given it to the talents before they all quit, right? Like, I find it impossible for them to just keep the money permanently. I like, allegedly, they could have, like, they had to have done something with the money for them to be unable to pay their talents, you know? I feel like it's crazy for you to get thousands of dollars of donations and merchandise deals and, like, charity money and be unable to pay all of your talents for several months to a year, you know? They at least get money from merch, right? Well, I'm not going to speculate on the contract and the split on the deals for these VTubers, but I'm just saying that if they get the money and they're supposed to be paying these talents the money and they haven't received money in months, then that money has to either be in a big fuck off like Scrooge McDuck vault, or it's already spent. And it's somewhere. It has been invested into the company and, like, company assets and company debts. And that's why they can't pay their talents, you know? I don't know. There will be a case for this. Like, Mouse explained it herself that there will be a legal proceedings on this. It's very likely that people are going to get sued and they're going to go to jail because of this. We don't know where that money is, but we're probably going to find out eventually, you know? Like, we don't know where the money went, but that's why lawyers exist. There will be an investigation about where all this money that is supposed to be paid to, like, the employees have gone to, you know? $500,000 isn't much for VShojo. Where the hell did it go? Yeah, exactly, Paradox Pylon. Oh, jeez. Scamelian says, company expenses, artists and riggers weren't paid either. Yeah, like, VShojo is acting like they're barely functional, you know? Like, the way that the talents have described VShojo not paying them, it really feels like they have been struggling for money, right? But VShojo has been getting, at the very minimum, $500,000 from just charity money. So where the hell did they put their, like, where the hell are they putting it? It's mind-boggling. It's fascinating how you can have such a successful company, yet be unable to pay the people that make you money in the first place, you know? Where the fuck is that going? If you're stifling every single one of your talents to this point, where the hell is the money going? To the CEO's pockets, allegedly? I don't know. It's like, it's gonna have to get resolved in court. In court, there's no way that the money's just gone, right? Did they dig up a fucking hole and, like, put all the money in the hole and then set it on fire? The money's not going to the artists. It's not going to the employees. It's not going to artists and riggers and VTubers. So where the hell is it? Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the fucking money? I think that we are nearing the end of the stream right now. We just have to get through some more videos. This was Michi's statements, but we have some other statements to get through right now. I was going to watch the KSon statements, but I got the Michi video recommended to me first. So now let's watch KSon's statement. You know, remember KSon? The reason for why VShojo, like one of the main reasons for why VShojo is popular in the first place? Time to see what she's been talking about on her own stream. By the way, KSon is a fucking beast. I want to say once again, KSon is a fucking badass. Not the moment that she learned about all of this, she immediately scheduled a stream in which she started talking about this, and not only that, but she demanded the manager for the JP branch of VShojo to get on call on stream with her and basically held him up by the fucking by his fucking neck on a fire and demanded answers from him. KSon is a fucking hero. KSon is the best. She's my fucking idol, man. She's the type of person that I want to strive to be. A content creator that is honest and doesn't care about the shit that she says because she's speaking from the heart, you know? She immediately wanted answers about all of this, and she went to the top and she got the a statement from one of the the higher ups at the company, you know? Anyways, let's watch a clip of KSon's stream where she recounts her own involvement in this situation.
Yes, I have set it to subscribers only who has subscribed for my channel for over 24 years. No, 24 hours, I'm sorry. 24 hours. Sorry, because there was a lot of people who were talking about something that are super unrelated. Hope you guys could understand that. So, first of all, I would like to tell you guys that this stream is going to be about my story. I am not going to say anything about the other talents because, of course, they could, they have their own channels, they have their own voices, and they can explain everything directly. I think it has to be directly from them.
Yep.
In this kind of situation. Yes. So this stream is gonna be all about my situation, about me only. Yes. And
Got it,
what I
boss.
wanted to tell you guys is that first of all, I was already planning to leave VShojo this month, specifically on the 31st. Yes. And the reason why, because VShojo hasn't paid a significant amount of money to me too. Yes. This is the truth. Yes. And for that, what should I say? They haven't paid me since last year. I guess it was September. Till that time, it was good. Everything was good. I did not have any complaints. Well, sometimes the payment was kind of slow. It was really not on time, but they paid. So I was like, okay, they're getting slow again. And then recently, well, it was becoming like, oh my god, this is not good. This is too late, and everything is. I think something is going wrong. That's I was like, there's so many limited things. I could say I'm trying to say it very correctly and very politely here. Yes. There's legal situations going on, so I can't say anything about the other talents, but if they owe me, I guess. So I have been lied to from the company a lot about the situation. So my payment stopped last September. I was asking what's going on for a long time, multiple times. All they said was it's gonna be paid, it's gonna be paid, it's gonna be paid. It was never paid, and I think it will never be. Yes. The reason why I waited so long was that if I like say, okay, I'm gonna reveal this information and I'm gonna quit. If I say that, I thought they were not going to pay me the amount they owe. And that was scary for me. But
Christ, calm down. What the fuck? I'm watching something. What the fuck?
Check Tiltify.
What? Check Tiltify?
Check Tiltify.
What the hell? Oh my fucking god! She fucking did it. We fucking did it. The VTuber community did it.
Fuck you, VShojo.
Holy shit. The Ironmouse's Tiltify link for the Immune Deficiency Foundation has officially managed to cross over $500,000, reaching the amount that VShojo had held from the Immune Deficiency Foundation for over a year.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god. And it's still going.
It's still good. Don't stop, won't stop. Donate your money and support Mouse and support the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Stay kind, and no matter how much rage you hold, please turn this rage into supportness. Is that a word? Supportness and kindness. And be nice to people.
Holy
and then fucking take
shit.
money from disabled people, you stupid fuck.
Imagine taking money from disabled people and not giving it out for over a year. Oh my fucking god. Thank you, Kamal Bora, for the $5.
I've met one of the artists that have worked with the Ironmouse at Onacon and TX. They had nothing but praise for her and how kind she was.
Aww.
Shame on Shoujo.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alexander, for the super chat. Thank you, Baxter Black, for the membership. Thank you, Baxter Black, for the 7 months. Well done! Congratulations, everyone! Holy shit! That is... Fuck. Wow! Less than 24 hours. I can't believe that the VTuber community managed to raise... like, over $500,000. The amount... in less than 24 hours, the amount that VShojo wasn't able to give to the foundation for over a year. In less than 24 hours, the VTuber community was able to give what VShojo couldn't for over a year. Oh, a whole year of money being held made in one day. Fuck you, VShojo! Oh my god! There's genuinely a historic amount of money This is going to go down in like VTubing history. Like, this is like in the history books, everybody. What you're seeing right now, this is history being made in the entire content creator space. Holy shit! Temple Bees, thank you for the €2. Woo, yes, I'm fucking crying, yeah! Xiang Kase donates and says, "Hey Phil, Legal Mindset is a lawyer who actually made a video 3 hours ago about the whole VShojo situation. VShojo will rot in the shadow realm. It's inevitable." Yeah, cause like, what the fuck do they have right now? They don't have money. They don't have talents. They're screwed. They're screwed.
Ah, the good ending.
Holy fucking shit. Okay. Before I wrap everything up on the stream, thank you so much, by the way. If you are one of the people that donated to the Immune Deficiency Foundation with like Ironmouse's like Tiltify link, thank you so fucking much. Again, please donate as much as you're comfortable with. It doesn't matter that you're not able to donate $1,000. It doesn't matter that you're not able to donate $100. Just donate as much as you're comfortable with. Any little bit helps. Holy shit, we're already reaching like $505,000. Holy shit. Like, I'm not setting up this this thing. Like, this is set up by Ironmouse. But don't worry, I will repeat it once again. This is 100% trustworthy. Tiltify is made to give these people money directly. None of this is going to Ironmouse's pocket, and especially not going into VShojo's pocket. And this is why Tiltify is so fucking important. And I will tell you guys, this is a lesson for all of you right now. If you are a fan of a VTuber or any content creator, and they are doing a donation drive or a donation event or a charity event for any kind of cause, please make sure that they're using Tiltify or any other charity like service like similar to Tiltify for their stream or for their event. Do not simply donate to them directly on Twitch or YouTube. Always make sure that the money is going into one of these charity money gathering organizations like Tiltify, because these people are legally obligated to directly and immediately send this money to the charity organizations. That's what they are for, you know? L plus ratio plus no talents, absolutely. Anyways, yeah. This is why when I did charity streams and when we like and for all the money that we've raised, I have not seen a single penny from the charity money that we have raised. It always has gone directly through Tiltify, and whenever I continue, like, I will continue doing charity streams myself, and they will continue being like put through Tiltify, because this is why creators that are doing charity streams need to use Tiltify or these kinds of organizations and platforms, because you cannot trust them. You cannot trust organizations. You cannot trust like companies like VShojo to hold onto your money. Whenever you're donating to a good cause, whenever you're donating to a charity, please always make sure to check if the content creator is using Tiltify or a similar service, because otherwise you cannot trust them by simply giving them bits on Twitch or giving them super chats on YouTube. You know? That is number one lesson that you should be taking away from this. Always check that your donation is being sent through one of these services, so that the content creator can't pocket it like Gerard the Completionist, or the corporation doesn't use it for nefarious purposes like VShojo, you know? It's extremely important to keep that in mind for the future if you're ever going to participate in a charity stream or a charity event again. Okay. Holy fucking shit. All right, back to KSon, because like we were fucking interrupted from KSon. Sorry, KSon, you're the GOAT. I didn't want to interrupt you. Let's go back to KSon's statement. Let's watch it over again. Fuck it, because like we were interrupted. Like this is my queen. I look up to KSon. She needs to speak. Actually, is there a longer video so that we can get like a longer statement on KSon? Let me see. KSon VShojo. Is there a longer longer video on this. I swear to God there was a longer video. Oh, there we go. KSon and VShojo's JP CEO discuss 500,000 charity money. Oh, KSon talks about her story and why she's leaving. There we go. Okay, this is a longer video that we can get a longer statement from KSon using this one. Okay. Move over. Thank you, average VTuber enjoyer, but I'm gonna watch this video instead. There we go. Alright, hopefully Azazel doesn't interrupt the stream. I want to have these portions of the stream timestamped properly so that it doesn't devolve into chaos. So now let's properly watch KSon's statement in the entire for the entire situation.
So first of all, I would like to tell you guys that this stream is going to be about my story. I am not going to say anything about the other talents because of course they have their own channels, they have their own voices, and they can explain everything directly. Like, I think it has to be directly from them in this kind of situation. First of all, I was already planning to leave VShojo this month. Specifically on the 31st. And the reason why? Because VShojo hasn't paid a significant amount of money to me too. And for that, what should I say? They haven't paid me since last year. I guess it was September. Till that time, it was good. Everything was good. I did not have any complaints. Well, sometimes the payments was kind of slow. It was really not on time, but they paid. So I was like, okay, they're getting slow again. And then recently, well, it was becoming like, oh my god, this is not good. This is too late, and everything is. I think something is going wrong. That's I was like, there's so many limited things. I could say I'm trying to say it very correctly and very politely. There's legal situations going on, so I can't say anything about the other talents. But if they owe me, I guess. So I have been lied to from the company a lot about the situation. So my payment stopped last September. I was asking what's going on for a long time, multiple times. All they said was it's gonna be paid, it's gonna be paid, it's gonna be paid. And it was never paid. And I think it will never be. Yes. The reason why I waited so long was that if I like say, okay, I'm gonna reveal this information and I'm gonna quit. If I say that, I thought they were not going to pay me the amount they owe. And that was scary for me.
Yep.
But so recently
Let me do the math for this, by the way. KSon says that she hasn't been paid by VShojo since September. So that is like at least one. That is like at the very least 8 months of unpaid wages. Imagine working at any kind of place, at any kind of company, and being denied any kind of payments for 8 months minimum, nearly an entire year of not being paid, and you having to live by on your savings. That is fucking ghoulish, man. Imagine, like, a bunch of you are probably, like, artists and have, like, commissions on your, like, accounts. Imagine having to sustain yourself on commission money and having a client that you do the work for them constantly and you work for them for every single month, every single week, every single day, pretty much. And all throughout this work that you've done for this client, they have not paid you, even though they promised that they would pay you, for 8 fucking months. Bongo says that's like crypto company levels of fucked up.
I've decided, fuck it, I'm leaving. And I was about to tell you guys that I will be leaving this month. And I was getting ready for that. I wasn't ready for today's whatever came out today. I was not ready. There were so many things that I didn't know, but this is what I know, and this is my story. I know there's a lot of things you want to say, of course. Me too. I want to yell. I want to scream. I want to cry. And I feel like there were so many unanswered questions. But for me, this is just sad. Will you really quit today, or will you quit in the 31st? I quit today. Yes, I quit whenever I want to. And I've said that from day one. If I want to quit, I quit. And I am leaving VShojo today. At this moment. Well, I feel like I've already left like 2 hours ago. But yes. The reason I had waited so long, the money I should have received all the way back from last year, I think. Well, right now I don't even know what they have paid and they haven't, so I can't go to the specifics, but they haven't paid me for a long time. The reason that I waited for this long time is because I thought if I reveal any information that they are not paying, but yes, I was willing to quit this month, but they might like blame me. That was what I was scared of. Yes, they might like blame.
They might throw her under the bus and blame her for being like causing drama or like demanding payments unreasonably. Like essentially a company throwing her under the bus and blaming her for the entire situation and saying like, "Oh, you're such a drama whore," or like, "You're such a like a gold digger," like, "Oh, you only care about the money," blah 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 blah. Because like as we talked about, as we saw with Mouse's statement, it seems that VShojo's like management tactically gaslights like their talent and like guilt trips them into staying put, you know? Like that's what Mouse's statement was all about, that she felt compelled by the company into acting a certain way because otherwise she would be a massive disappointment to all her friends and colleagues, you know? So KSon's feelings on the matter are absolutely justified because if she were to kick the hornet's nest, as so to speak, then she would get into shit because she would be like causing drama and causing issues for everyone in the company. And, you know, your coworkers are your friends. You don't want them to get in trouble, right? You don't want to ruin the happy little image that we have here at VShojo, right? You wouldn't dare to like cause issues and make your friends stressed out, right? So just like wait for the payment. Like what's the problem? Just wait for the payment, right? Like that's what I believe allegedly is like happening here. It's this like corporate culture of like gaslighting and shifting blame around to make sure that the talents are like kept in check by essentially like being invested in this company culture and being loyal to the company, even though the company is not being loyal to them, you know?
Me for like getting the information out, whatever, and then like end up not paying. But now I feel like it's all over and nothing's gonna be paid. And I feel very sorry for the fans because this was supposed to be it all came from you guys. It all came from you guys' support. And yes, I said VShojo owes me a significant amount of money, but right now it's not.
Keep in mind, I'm not gonna talk about KSon's previous life, by the way. Once again, I will repeat that I will not be talking about KSon's previous life and who she was before she was KSon. But I would like to point out that before she was KSon and before she joined VShojo, there was drama about her causing issues because she wanted to say things and be free to say the things she wanted to say, and her like wanting to be free causing issues for the company and the people that she cared about, you know? Like she got into issues in the past before she was KSon because she wanted to be as free as possible and do whatever she wanted. Therefore, of course KSon would feel bad about leaving VShojo because it would basically be like, oh, she's doing the same thing that happened in the past, you know? Like, she would feel responsible for causing grief and stress to all the talents again, you know? Like, that's why this is so fucking evil, because she already had trauma and issues before from all the other stuff that happened in her other company. So of course she would be more hesitant to leave and cause a scene again, because she wouldn't want to cause harm like what happened before. I'm not saying that it was her fault, by the way. I still stand by KSon, by KSon, and I believe that KSon was in the right, because I myself am a person that believes that you should be free to say whatever you want about a situation, and I feel like freedom of speech is so much more important than staying family friendly or staying non-controversial, you know? So I 100% support KSon in any of the shit that she gets into, because I truly believe that she's a genuinely kind-hearted person that, like, believes what she says. But she still was negatively affected by the drama and the issues, and that caused her to doubt herself, and that caused issues with whenever she wanted to leave this company, you know? And I'm not saying that VShojo, like, took advantage of this on purpose, but I'm saying that the company culture created this atmosphere in which the talents didn't want to cause issues in the first place, you know? They felt pressured into keeping this happy company image that they are all friends and they're all like, VShojo is the greatest thing ever, and that you should join VShojo because they're the talent first and they will always support you, even though that wasn't actually the case. I feel like that's horrible, genuinely evil to do to someone that has been going through trauma like that.
Not about the money, it's all about the trust. It's all about the betrayal. Yeah, that's what it's all about, I think. In the past, I've said so many positive things about VShojo, as you guys know. Like, when I joined, I had a stream about, like, pros and cons about joining VShojo. Well,
Yeah.
but ooh, now that I know that was well, lied to, I don't believe in anyone right now. 나를 믿지는 않아요. Yes, VShojo doesn't have the talent's IP. They do not own our models. They do not own our channels. They cannot touch our channels. They cannot touch my YouTube, my Twitch, nothing. So all we lost is a significant amount of money. That's what I could say. A Ferrari amount of money. And
a Ferrari amount of money. Hold on a second. How much does a Ferrari cost? Let me check. Let me check just a little bit. Oh, that's 8 months of unpaid wages. Let's see. What's the typical Ferrari price? So, according to the continentalautosports.com, some of the cheapest Ferraris that you can afford are around the ballpark of between $250,000 to $400,000. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Average cost like $300,000 to $400,000. Where's the fucking money? Where did it go? A Ferrari amount of unpaid wages.
big trust issue in my heart.
Glamrock Dusky says, is that even that good of a car? No.
It's gonna be there forever. But it's everything is very fucked up. I would I don't know. Yes, Ferrari amount of money. Yes. And that is very massive. I really wanted to use the money to do a big event.
Oh,
Like, and that was the money I wanted to use, like for my new models, for my new whatever, everything I wanted to do. It should have came out from that money, and that's fucking sad.
yeah.
Fucking sad.
Yep. Time to send them to jail.
I can't say anything about the legal issues, the legal things. That is something I cannot say. Whether I'm gonna take it or not, I cannot say. I'm sorry, I cannot share that with you guys. Because this is gonna be very, very, very personal. Thank you for understanding. But all I could say is, this is very unfair to the talent, and I don't want to blame anybody, but just wanted to say, please support the talents, guys. I'm thinking about what I can do right now, and for my future, from now on, I am completely indie. This is very sad for me. All I wanted to do was to be a VTuber and entertain you guys, and what I'm doing right now is something I never wanted to do. This is stupid. This is fucked up. But please do not blame the talents, because they have nothing to do with all of this mayhem. They were just doing their stuff. They were just trying to entertain everyone. Please support the talents. Yeah, all the talents in VShojo are strong. Oh, yeah, they're thriving. And all the talents that already left VShojo, they're strong. And they're also thriving. So please just go ahead and be entertained, because we try to entertain you every day. Please support the talents. We're trying our best. Yes, and maybe there's gonna be illegal shit going on after this. Maybe not. I don't know. But yes. Yes, I am not planning to join any other companies or any other agents.
Yeah?
Right now I have no connection to nothing.
Oh.
Yes, and some of you know that before I joined VShojo, I had my own manager, and my manager joined VShojo with me. I am going to buy her back. Buy? What does that mean?
I fucking love this woman. This woman is so fucking good. Oh my god, I love her. She puts a smile on my face. She's so good. Oh my god, KSon, you don't deserve this. Glamrock Dusky on chat says, oh my god, thinking about it, this sort of thing has happened twice now to people like Matata and Kudo. Glamrock Dusky. That's what I've been talking about this entire stream. People like KSon, people like Matata, people like Kudo, people like Michi. These are all people that have been traumatized by the way that companies have abused them in the VTuber space. Which is why I am saying that it's so fucking unforgivable to do this to them. VShojo as a company was founded on the idea that they would treat you right, and they didn't.
It warms my heart knowing Ironmouse, the Vtuber community, and so many people were able to band together like this. Best wishes to everyone involved.
Thank you so much, Takara. Exactly. At the very least, warning people, and this is all bringing people together, you know? This is literally bringing everyone together. Because the lesson here is that VTuber companies just cannot be trusted. VShojo, the company that was founded and was made for the idea of talent first and talent freedom, if they are doing this shit to their talents behind closed doors, no other company can be trusted. This is why KSon is saying right now that she is indie now. She's not going to sign on to any other companies, because no other companies can be trusted after this. It has completely poisoned the well.
whatever's gonna happen, she gonna be well paid from me then, VShojo. Give her back to me! Bye. That's my. I didn't mean that. Yeah. Oh, she gonna be back. Well, some of you are telling me that just like, hey, how about KSon? You make a company. Well, no.
No.
Anything that involves someone else's money, no. I say no. I do not want. I cannot. I've been lied to so much that I can't just. It's not a normal state right now. I don't. Very fucked up. So I'm gonna have trust issues.
Ooh, I know that she's laughing about it, and I know she's trying to make a joke about it, but yeah, no. Imagine getting into shit with a company and having to move on from one company and then getting into another company and it's worse a second time. Yeah, no. You think that this would develop trust issues? Of course it would develop. This is trauma. This is genuine fucking trauma, dude. This is trauma.
I'm not gonna believe in anything. Anyone. No! I want you guys to understand that all I want you guys to do, is to stay safe. And from now on, I am here to protect myself. I'm in a protection mode. I'm going to protect all my money. Everything.
Put on the
No
tinfoil
one's
hat,
gonna take
girl.
anything from me now on. I hate everyone. Oh, not you, Jet. I love you. But I hate everyone else. Oh, and I love the talents too. I love the girls. I love my friends. But everyone else, I don't know. I don't even know who to hate. Fuck you. Fuck everyone. I'm in a protection mode. Protect! I'm not getting out of here no more. Fuck!
You guys can see why I love her, right? Ah.
Fuck you! Give me my money back! It's all about the trust I've lost. I mean, my heart. And I wish I could say something about the other talents
This
too.
is why I don't cry when Vtuber graduates. Once they go in they're truly free.
Yep.
But
Exactly, Lulu.
I won't. I think they have their own ways to explain. Yes. Please. Henya's gonna do a stream tomorrow. And Michi will be streaming.
Yep.
I saw that.
Michi has already streamed, and we got her response. And Henya will be streaming tomorrow, and I will be watching that. By the way, I won't be doing another follow-up stream to this. Like, this is the stream where I will talk about this, but I will be watching Henya stream whenever she goes live. Though I can already suspect what she's gonna say, considering that she's removed her affiliate status from VShojo, so she's out as well. All of them are out. I just want to see what she says, because Henya's previous identity was one of my Oshi VTubers, and even though I kind of fell off on keeping up with her new identity as Henya, seeing her go through this all over again is just horrible.
On X, they were posting that they were gonna be explaining what happened to them. I want you to go watch their streams. Yes. Every single talent are hurt right now. I think they're feeling betrayed. So please be nice to them. I try to laugh about it, but shit's serious. They took a lot amount of money. I mean, it's a lot. I could have gifted my daddy a Ferrari. No, I wouldn't have. I just wanted to do a big event with you guys. Yeah, I was.
Glamrock Dosky on chat says, this sudden and total implosion is nuts though. I don't think this has happened before with any company people actually knew about. Yes. This is why I did a stream of this in the first place. This is unprecedented. This goes into the history books. I fully, personally believe that after this, VTubing will never be the same again. You know? Like, it's such a big implosion and such a massive, like, event that affects so many people of such size and influence that this is going to be talked about in the fucking history books of, like, content creation in general. This is like a Machinima situation. If you guys knew Machinima from, like, the early 2010s, if you're an old head that, like, went through the whole Machinima situation with Red versus Blue and, like, Ross Scott and, like, all the people that got fucking screwed over by Machinima in early 2010s YouTube, this is like that. This will monumentally change content creation moving forward.
Planning on doing a lot of stuff, but please, it's good to keep laughing. You're right. You're right.
Sir Pello in chat says, I remember Machinima, man. It will happen again, just with another name. Yeah, because, okay, I want to specify this. Also, I'm going to mod you on chat, Pello, just so that I can see your name more easily. I'm going to give you a little blue. You're going to be blue, buddy. I'm going to give you blue. Here you go. Get blued, buddy. Anyways, Pello and everyone else is, like, bringing up this very important distinction that this kind of shit happened before in the past with multi-channel networks. Multi-channel networks, initially, if you're an old head and if you're a YouTube old head, there was these companies that existed like Machinima, in which you could have signed onto like multi-channel networks so that you could get protected from YouTube's bullshit and you could get consistently paid as a creator underneath these companies, right? I'm not sure what other names were there. I just remember Machinima, but this was like a very common, like, practice in early 2010s YouTube. Before YouTube was considered a real job, you were signing on to these middleman companies that would take your money and would give you a cut of the revenue and would guarantee safety for you as a creator on YouTube. Because before, people got demonetized to hell and back, and it was like the Wild West, you know? Problem is, after controversy upon controversy and creators getting shafted and getting screwed over and getting, like, no money and getting their content taken away from them, multi-channel networks, like, ceased to exist because everyone realized that they were a scam, that they were horrible pieces of shit parasites that just took creators' money and didn't give anything back. That's why they died off. That's why I don't remember any of their names except Machinima. VTuber companies right now are going through the same shit that old 2010s YouTube and MCNs went through in the past. VTubing blew the fuck up during the pandemic in 2020, and so a bunch of companies started up so they could poach a bunch of talents, indie talents, and promised them money and fame and, like, the easy path to success on YouTube and Twitch. And that's why they got so successful. But now everyone is realizing that these companies are just parasites that are taking their money and are not giving anything back in return. And joining these companies as an indie is completely worthless because they're just going to
The
abuse
double
you.
tap on these poor bastards. It's the worst thing to think about. Much worse to experience firsthand, I bet.
Yeah, you're literally like a person that was a socially awkward person that wanted to get help to, like, succeed and got abused as a result, had to be taken by another company where they got abused once again. It is literally, like, evil shit, dude.
Right. But the pain is real. I was still planning to do some, big stuff, big events, big whatever, to surprise you guys, but yeah, VTubing Yes, we can do it in low budget too. So, ありがとうございます。はい。Yeah, it's not gonna change anything. Well, it is gonna change our situation, but it's not gonna change what we do daily. Streaming, gaming, having fun. It's not gonna change that. So, yeah. A lot of money was lost. I don't think it's gonna be paid back. I don't know. I still do want them to pay, but if they have nothing, they can't, you know, I can't make them like.
If they don't have the money, they
do some illegal
spent it
stuff to make
all.
money. But no. So. Yeah. You guys are here for me. You guys are here for the talent. You guys are everything for the talent. Fans are everything. I am gonna keep on having fun. Yes. Maybe I said something that I shouldn't have said in this stream. I don't care. Sue me. It's all about you guys. Yes. Sue him back. Yeah. Sue with what money? Right. Right.
I fucking love KSon, dude.
Let me get some. I need some time to plan my stuff. I really want to talk to my girls too. We've been talking. We've been communicating with the girls. Don't worry about that. And I think everyone is confused. Everyone is hurt. But they are willing to continue doing whatever they've been doing. Oh, this looks stupid on me. Not much of a protection, but looks a little bit better. Yeah. About the JP, I do not know. I do not know what's gonna happen. But I am going to be out, and I am perfectly indie. I will drag my manager out, because she was supposed to be my manager. And yes, I do still trust her. I don't know how to end this stream now, but I think I need to have a rest. I need to rest now. I was planning to play games. Fuck. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Please continue on supporting the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Talents deserve their love. Fuck. Thank you.
Okay. I think I have gone on for long enough on the stream, and hopefully, I was able to inform you guys about all of this. So, I think it's time to wrap up and communicate to everyone what the lesson of this stream is. Very important. Very important. About all of this that I need to tell you guys is number one thing. So, what is the lesson? What is next for VTubing? Sir Pello says, thank you so much for making the stream, dude. Thank you for coming, Pello. I'm just trying to talk to people about my hyperfixation because I really care about VTubers, and I guess I finally got the chance to talk about them, and not really in the best light, I suppose, but the most important thing that I have to say to you guys before I leave is, even though this is a horrible situation, and this has traumatized people, and hundreds of thousands of dollars have been burnt from charity and from the victims of VShojo, I ultimately have to be optimistic about all of this. Why? Because this is a lesson for everyone here. Before this point, I followed so many indie VTubers on Twitter, and so many of them, you know what their dream was? You know what their fucking dream was as an indie VTuber? So many people, I've seen so many people say, oh, I wish I could be in VShojo. I wish I could be, they could pick me up as a talent, and I could like, I could be like among like my Oshis and my like my idols. I wish I could get picked up by VShojo or like a new talent agency. I wish I could have like a family that I could trust and they could help me rise and become like a famous popular VTuber. That doesn't exist anymore. That the trust has been broken not only from VShojo but for every single other VTubing agency ever. This is a monumental change in the atmosphere for VTuber culture. Now, I will say it right now. I will mark my words right now. The age of VTuber corporations is over. Now it's a new age for indie VTubing. People have gotten the knowledge, the resources, and the time to figure out that you can succeed in this space without having to be part of a corporation. This is like the age of after Machinima. You can succeed in the space as an indie VTuber without having to spend millions of dollars on a model, or like getting yourself into debt, or like having to sign on and sell your soul to these companies. Just like, look at me, right? Like, I'm a stupid motherfucker with a PNG tuber, and I currently have, like, what, over 1,000 viewers on stream talking about dumb bullshit, not even playing, like, the next Call of Duty or Fortnite game. Me and so many other people have managed to grow these communities without spending thousands of dollars or without having to sign to these companies. Because you don't need that to succeed. And any agency that promises you that you're going to succeed with them is just bullshitting so that they can steal your money. Don't trust them. The age of VTuber corporations and VTubing companies and VTubing agencies is over with VShojo now. It's absolutely jojover. This is the age of indie VTubers. Glamrock Dusky in chat says, literally, like, that was why I started my channel last year. I wanted a chance at joining an agency. Yeah, no, like, the trust is broken. I personally recommend me, as a content creator in the VTubing space, kind of like in the edges of VTubing space, but still, as someone that is very heavily invested in the VTubing community, I will tell you right now, do not join any agencies. It is more than likely only going to lead to harm and issues. And even if the agency seems really good and seems really full of potential, it could go to shit at any point. Maybe the CEO will step down and a new CEO will come and replace him. Or like the company will go public and they will have to listen to investors and they will have to listen to the money instead of the VTubers. Like, just because a company is good initially, it doesn't mean that they will eventually have to go soulless and sell out. If you signed your soul to a company, even if it's a good company, there is a chance that eventually it will turn out like this. That bad things will be going on behind the scenes. That they will start pocketing money. That they will start gaslighting their talents and abusing them and abusing their trust. That they will go public and they will start looking for the money instead of looking out for their talents. You need to stay away from VTuber companies and you need to grow on your own. And I'm sorry, that's very hard for a lot of people. I know that this is a really hard thing to say because like a lot of people that want to be VTubers are probably really stressed out about this, you know, like they're very socially awkward, they don't know anything about business and they don't know how to succeed, which is why they wanted to join a corpo so that they could have a family to get help and success from. But I'm sorry, it's too much of a risk. It's not worth it, bro. It's literally not worth it, bro. Stay away. Don't get suckered in by these companies, because they will just abuse your trust to get what they want. Corpos are not your friends, period. Exactly, meow. Yeah, that's it. That's what I think is going to happen next. VShojo has poisoned the well when it comes to VTuber corporations, and I genuinely believe that from now on, this is going to lead to a new revolution of indie VTubing in the content creation space. A lot of people may be hurt. A lot of people may be heartbroken. A lot of people may be crying and may be really sad about all of this. And I understand that. I 100% understand that. But look at this. Look at what the VTuber community managed to do within 24 hours. They have managed to raise over $500,000 to charity. They are raising up the talents, protecting them, helping them out, supporting them. The VTuber community is alive and well. And honestly, if you're not someone that's in the VTuber community, I think that even though this is really tragic and this is really bad and people are hurt and there are victims, even then, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, this might be the best time to get into VTubing. Because pieces of shit like this, companies like this, are going to die out, and you will be able to find content creators that you may like thriving in the indie VTubing space. Hopefully, throughout this stream, you've seen personalities like Ironmouse and KSon and Michi, and you've realized, oh, these girls are actually kind of fun. You know, it's a really serious situation, but I really like their designs, I really like their models, I really like their personalities. I recommend you right now to get into the VTubing space. I recommend you look at creators like Dokibird. I recommend you look at creators like Ironmouse, KSon, fucking Chibidoki, if you want. There's so many indie VTubers out there that are full of personality and charm and wit. I promise you, if you're an outsider to this, it's not just boob jokes and lewd jokes and oh my god, look at my big anime boobies. There's a bunch of unique creators out there. There's a whole sea of creators out there that are that you can support. It's not just me, you know? A lot of people say, Phil, you're the only VTuber that I watch. I don't know anything about VTubing. I think that this is the perfect time for you to find your creator. Aside from me, obviously. Go look them up. I personally recommend, again, go look up Dokibird. Go look up KSon. Go look up Ironmouse. Go watch clips on YouTube. See if you like their humor, you know? These people are genuinely kind-hearted and deserve your support. Go look up Chibidoki. Just go into Twitch and see whatever weird VTuber is out there that you might be interested in. Support indie creators. This is the time to get into the indie VTubing space. I think that even though this is a tragic event that has very clearly harmed a ton of people, that bringing attention to the situation, using it for a good cause, and using it to support indie creators is honestly a blessing. You know? It's such a tragic and horrible event that is bringing everyone closer together, and hopefully with this we can learn a lesson and, you know, get into people that deserves your support, you know? People that you might actually get attached to and people that you will enjoy watching, you know? I think that, even though it's a tragedy, I think that this is genuinely the best video I could make, the best stream I could make to sell you guys on the concept of indie VTubers and indie creators, you know? Genuinely. Even though it's a tragedy, hopefully you can look at this with optimism, you know? Hey, Pepper, what do you think of Neurosama? I fucking love Neurosama, dude. She's one of my Oshis. I fucking love... She's, the best thing to come out of fucking AI. Beetle is, such a fucking talented programmer. I fucking love Neurosama. Hey, Crystal, thank you for the membership. But yeah, like, hopefully, even though I've made some of you cry with this stream, and I've made some of you, like, really stressed out about the drama and stuff, hopefully you understand that this stream is not about drama farming. This stream is not about, like, getting the clicks because of the situation going on. This stream is for me to introduce you guys to the world of VTubing and showing you that there are hundreds of creators out there that you might like, that you should support, that you should get into, and that they need your support to get through these bullshit companies that are trying to take advantage of them. This is the best time to get into VTubing and indie VTubing. Maybe some of you guys won't. It's okay. You don't have to. I can't force you guys to like the things I like, but, you know, hopefully I gave you, like, a good enough reason to at least try to check this out, you know? Anyways, the situation is still currently developing. There's a bunch of videos out there. There's a bunch of people chatting about this, so don't let this, the end of the stream, make you forget about the situation. Go to Twitter, go to YouTube, see people talking about all this, see which people are talking about this. Like, Henya will be streaming about the situation, about her own view of the situation. This is still a developing situation that will continue to be relevant for the next couple of weeks. This is not going away anytime soon. This is not a flash-in-the-pan news. This is going to shape the future of VTubing, and it's going to continue being relevant for the next few weeks. And I will be continuing to stream games and stuff, but if you guys want to talk about this stuff as it continues to develop, I would love to do it on stream, and I would love to continue talking about this because VTubing is one of my special interests, and I want to be open about my interests with my audience, and hopefully this stream has invested you a little bit into this tiny little niche world of VTubers that is very near and dear and close to my heart. Thank you for being on the stream. Sorry for the tears. And yeah, that's about it. I finally got all of this out of my chest. Holy shit. Thank you for watching, okay? I'll see you guys later, okay? On Saturday. I will be streaming some other shit on Saturday, who knows? Lexia says, is VTubing possible for a prior face YouTuber? I'm curious to try. Yeah, just you can pick that up. There's no like shame on that. Just do whatever you want, dude. It's an open indie VTuber space. The possibilities are endless. All right, I think that's all I needed to say. I got everything out of my chest, so it's time to go. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good day. I'll be continuing to tweet about the situation as it develops on Twitter. Bye-bye. Thank you so fucking much. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Fuck VTuber corpos. Fuck corporations in general. Stay indie. Prioritize your freedom. Freedom, baby. Freedom leitmotif. Na 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 na. Also, donate to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Link below in the description and on the pinned comment on the chat. Also, thank you to Glamrock Dusky, and thank you Sir Pello, and thank you for all the YouTubers and streamers and content creators that visited on the chat while I was talking about my hyperfixation. You're all cool. Thank you for being here. Man, what a stream. Holy shit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.